move at half speed. So you basically protect the infantry behind you, but you moving at half speed, more susceptible to heavy fire. So
Makes
with
sense.
just natural 20s, would like I'd roll a percentile dice to see what you hit for a natural 20. A natural 20 could possibly tread the tank, see stunning it for a round so it can't move, or so it can't run. Chance to make with a high enough percent, you could hit their armor, their ammo rack, causing them to take massive damage or explode instantaneously. Possibly hit their engine. Got one of their tank members, depending what I roll. I'm working on a system for it.
Sounds fun.
Just be like it's just something I thought would be a good idea. It's got a apparently Joe Vernis came up with a combat system like for Mad Max style vehicles that Brad told me about. He's gonna send me the thing for it so I can look at it and see if I can use that at all for my this thing I'm gonna be working on.
Okay. So
First, I have to figure out. Go ahead.
yeah, I was gonna say yeah. So hi everyone.
Oh,
We're live.
Yeah,
Hello,
I was just
Hello!
I'm going like you said, like start session now. Like okay, so I got everything set up. Like
Well,
okay,
hello,
well, you could just tell me
everyone.
to stop, and I would stop.
I know, but no, that's an interesting thing to comment on. Like I started to make sure certain things were going anyway.
By the way, chat, that's a possible future game I'll be running eventually after I finish all the Stormlord's Wrath books and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I'll work on that, and then if you might be getting a motley crew of tank members to basically mow down and demonic Nazis.
Yeah. But yeah. Yeah. Anyway, welcome chat. It's Fantasy Sunday, D&D time. We're once again back with the Lands of Orimar. Hopefully this will be the last episode of the tournament arc. Alright, to which after that will be the rest of the episodes will be, of the upcoming episodes at least, will be the ending of Stormlord's Wrath. Yeah. We Stormlord.
Wrath.
Yeah. And hopefully everything will be going well. As per usual, I'm Mr. Inktail here at the Ink Den. You can find me here at the Ink Den on Twitch, and YouTube at the Ink Den, and on Twitter at Mr. Inktail. But, I'm the DM, you'll hear me all the time. Let's move this on to someone else. Mr. Alex, would you kindly introduce yourself?
Well, hello, everyone. I am Alex Payne. I've recently updated my channel. It is no longer Alex Payne _1278. It is actually the House of Pain. The underscore house underscore of underscore pain. It kind of goes along with my merch now, so
Hey.
there we go. Thank you very much, there, Ink.
Yeah, I want to make sure I got that right.
Yeah, the House of Pain looks good to me. And audio, by the way, does sound awesome.
Thank you.
But I am a variety streamer. I do YouTube as well. Working on actually doing a combo stream of Twitch and Facebook here soon. And we'll see how that goes. But I'm good there now. I don't know if we want to go to Val next.
Yep. Well,
Valzilla23, twitch.tv/Valzilla23. You can find me where I believe tomorrow I'm going to do it. I'm going to start playing Solstice Crown of the Magister. I'm going to take my, I think I have a human paladin, I think what I made for a character. By the way, achievement for that game for making paladin is called Death Vault, which is great because literally there's achievements for that game. For making a wizard, calling you're a wizard, Henry. It's great. I love it.
You're a wizard, Harry.
It's Henry, damn it.
who the fuck cares?
No!
So Close Crown Magister is basically a D&D style game, D&D style game, but different in the sense that it has its own unique classes and stuff like that. But if you guys catch me there and attempt to watch it in the autumn, do you have anything going on for yourself, or are you still just here for fun?
I'm always here for fun.
Okay.
And currently, the Trash Goblin is not on his computer, so he will probably do his introduction after the stream.
Yes. So.
DM, if you can take us away.
All right. Let me give the appropriate music if I can find.
We're going from the now comfortable, relaxing music,
Wrong one.
guitars and strings.
Wrong one.
Wake up, everything on fire. Oh God!
Yeah.
This world's on fire!
But anyway, when we had left our intrepid heroes, they had just finished the last part of the tournament, which is the Battle of the Masters, taking on High Master Cilio. They were able to prove themselves worthy, being able to think on their feet in the middle of battle and actually take care of business. Afterwards, they celebrated it with some nice meals. Someone may have found a future love interest. We don't know. No. But new feelings were found. More paternal feelings were found within Hero and possibly Soros. And we nearly lost Dear Potty because someone decided, hey, I'm going to melt metal and kind of had to be forced to put that burning metal inside his homunculus and then ended up dropping it down a well. Why? I don't know. That's his choice. But we return now the following morning. You guys have a few days to... Oh, right. There's one more thing, which is during the night, Suros, you had a dream. A very haunting dream. And the words, Cilia is dying. But now as you...
Yes.
Yep. And as you wake up after your drunk stupor with a minor hangover headache, because you're an elk, so goddammit, you somehow for some reason can heal from this shit. You all end up kind of waking up the following day with about 3 days before the awards ceremony to take care of anything you wish to take care of.
Well, first thing I would do when I wake up, I'd of course get ready, but I'd kind of wait for everybody else to kind of wake up, and then I'd kind of get everyone together and kind of explain to them what I saw in my dream, because it was quite disturbing hearing that and seeing the world, which was vibrant with life, kind of disappearing and such. So
Hero, it doesn't sound good. I mean, I can ask another source and see if they know something, but I can't do it till tonight, and there's no guarantee I'll get any answers. I also have questions for this person, so I'm gonna have to ask this person. If you'd like, I can ask.
Yep.
no, the gods do what the gods want to do, but they won't answer.
I'm asking a demon lord, so let's see how that goes.
Right.
By the way, I don't think I've told anybody about my last communication with I have his name in my notes.
Don't believe you did.
No, I have not. I have not mentioned. Besides now that I've been talking to a demon lord, apparently. So I have not mentioned that.
You've been talking to a demon lord, eh?
You know, tiefling kind of comes with the nature to eventually talk to your demonic patron, daughter. What to classify that as?
Mine isn't demonic.
How much would I know about warlocks and like their patron versus their blood patron? Like, how much would I know? Can I Arcana for that?
Would
that be history?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's more a knowledge history roll. And I say, roll a knowledge history disadvantage due to the fact of, warlocks don't exactly explain themselves to bards. And unless you really ask, but I don't know, your backstory didn't decide that you asked about this kind of magic stuff.
Let me attempt to argue why I think Arcana. Argue Arcana because warlock being a magical class, I would wonder if their warlock patron they devote themselves to would override their standard blood patron. So I say Arcana versus a history. If you want me to roll history, I can do that too. But that's why I'm arguing Arcana.
I'd say,
tiefling myself, I know that we have our demonic patrons for our bloodline, but
I would say due to the fact that you actually didn't really access your bloodline until you started looking for him. This was more like something you avoided. It will actually have to be history.
Okay, fair enough. I wanted to ask. Disadvantage, right?
Yeah. So 21. The good news, that's like amazing. But yeah, due to the fact that let's see, right, due to your travels, you actually do meet several warlocks and at least people who know of warlocks, and your performance and tales of grand adventures have been corrected by quite a few scholars. You would know that I'm trying to remember. You're trying to ask about if a contracted patron is.
If since Freya is now gets her power from her Fae.
Her contracted patron, yeah.
Would that block out her demonic bloodline patron?
Oh, you had actually told no, as your bloodline patron is less of an actual patron, and more along the lines of this is just more of a genetics type of thing. Like if your patron was fireproof, you gained fire resistance, which happens with a lot of tieflings. But there are some that have been, cold resistance or acid resistance based on their, demon heritage. So it wouldn't so much cancel it, it would just add on to it.
They probably would block out visions from the other person if at all possible, depending on how strong the bloodline is compared to their contract patron. Could possibly block visions out from one or the other. Take care to contact them, was what I'm getting at. Iffy, somewhat.
Wait, are you asking me, or are you telling the rest of?
I was asking you specifically because you're saying what I've heard from them that the contract patron would be able to block out visions from their bloodline heritage.
Okay.
I know it's confusing because it's like you have two different things pulling at you. So
No. That's why I'm going with that roll. I would say you don't know for sure, but you've been told that it's rare for tiefling warlocks to actually have any other patron besides their bloodline patron. So
okay, so I don't have enough information to make a hard, solid fact. Okay.
Yeah. But
have you tried contacting your line heritage, or have you not wanted to attempt to contact them?
I'm not sure. I've always been told to worship one being.
Do you know who you have running through you?
Mm-mm.
I
didn't know I had one.
Above game, Autumn, you know about tieflings. Above game, you know about tieflings, right?
Yes.
I in-game educate about tieflings and blood heritage. In-game.
So I'm not quite sure what blood heritage she's from, but I do know what patron she follows.
Yeah.
So basically, some tieflings don't even know. So that's the thing. They don't know.
Oh.
That's what they're being contacted specifically.
Can the dwarves stop drilling for a moment? We're still open. It's sorry. Force of habit.
Alright, well, if Hero has a moment, when he gets a chance, he's gonna go to the library and look at that tiefling book again and look up a different god this time, because he wants to look up a specific person now since he has new information, which he hasn't done yet.
Okay. Freya or Soros, is there anything you want to do?
I want to look up tiefling heritage as well. I'm getting a little curious about it.
Okay, so I'm assuming for brevity's sake, you and Hero head off to the library?
Yeah.
Soros,
No book to give her.
Yeah. Soros, what are you going to be doing?
Soros will probably go to... I'd say you probably go to the church or the local church house.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be, of course, and just kind of maybe just pray and just look and inner think and try to see if you can get some more information or some more insight of what's going on or how he can help and stuff like that without I don't know if he'll be successful or not, but you know what I'm saying. Just kind of pray and think about it and insight and just see if, there's more information he can get while he's at the church house, just sitting there praying and such.
Okay.
And looking into himself.
Okay.
And we'll say how right now is teaching his student things.
Well, we don't know that.
Well,
Let me-
yeah, we don't. But
Let me roll the dice and see where he ends up. Oh dear.
Oh, no.
I'm bloody still here, you know that.
All because you're here does not mean you don't know what's about to happen to your character. Anyway.
What the
We'll
fuck?
get that when you get. We'll do that when we get to your computer.
Literally. Just you. You
All right.
guys know.
You want to start off with me?
Yeah,
and,
I'll start off with you.
Okay. So I take Faye to the library and I sit in the library and I say hello. I say hello again. And I don't talk loud enough in the library. And I know exactly what book to go for. To go for that the book on Tiefling heritage for the lower levels. And I'm gonna sit with Freya. I'm gonna look up. Freya look up hers first, but I'm gonna look up. God, I can't. Also, the Demon of Lies, I think was the one you said it was.
Your patron?
So, oh, the one you said that was actually responsible.
Oh,
What? Yeah.
trying to remember. Where?
ELISO, I think you said ELISO, so I don't know if that was.
Yeah, that's like I need to find the freaking. This is what happens when you actually put too many note things together.
That little book, and I gotta fill that up more.
No, it's more along the lines of like I have the wrong one. But I think did you write it down by chance?
I have it spelled. I have spelled down. So whatever, something like that. I can't remember how exactly you said it. It's been a long time since it came up in conversation.
Yeah. Oh, Eliso. Eliso. Yeah.
So I forgot what it was.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up that one after Freya. Is there a role I can make to attempt to maybe narrow down Freya's bloodline?
Sadly, no. Due to the fact of you don't know really how to track down bloodlines, and this doesn't really tell you the effects of these bloodlines. It's random genetics.
Yeah.
So.
I'd have to probably ask.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna look have Freya look through the book. She can learn more about tieflings.
Okay.
Freya, feel free to look through the book first.
Mm-hmm.
She just looks at the pictures. She's not really sure what she's looking at, but she can see that there are those like her, even though she's never really been around them.
You want to know who my other patron is?
Who's that?
Yeah. He's gonna flip to the page Severin, this thing, the gatekeeper.
You.
Gatekeeper of what?
Well, Severin is basically, if you think of the hells as a stack from top to bottom, and being closest to the material plane, my father would be on that first layer, the gate between the human and demon realm. Apparently, from what the book says, supposed to guard the gate to keep demons from passing through en masse, unless they are summoned by people from the material plane. He's also known as the god of rebellion. I have notes in my book. To be the father of rebellion. He causes terrible twos in puberty, all forms of rebellion.
Well, that doesn't sound very nice.
Yeah, that's That doesn't lie though. When I talked to him last, he says he doesn't lie, but. Then I'm gonna also flip to the page for Eliso, the one that. Well, after Freya's done looking at the book and she goes to look for another book, I'm gonna look for Eliso and see if I can find about him specifically.
Okay. Roll me investigation check.
Come on, hero. You need to roll good on this one, buddy. I need more. I above game need more information about this guy. You in game need more information. So investigation.
Yeah, with advantage because I mean you know who you're looking for.
Boop. A book in front of me.
Yeah, 15.
Come on.
With that roll, it's like block after block of text, but what you can pull from it is the idea that back in the beginning of time, there were several devils that were made, but all the devils could only tell the truth as punishment by angels, or celestials in this case. Ace had forced them to, kind of causing a great war. Eliso was the first one to be able to break this curse and became king of the lies, because he can actually lie to these celestials. He was the only one able to do so in the beginning. As time went on,
First liar.
Yep. And he was the first one to be able to... He broke the curses of all the devils being forced to tell the truth and allowed them to lie. Allowed them to trick mortal beings into contracts. Pretty much, his ability of lies is also manipulation, and surprisingly of not only deception, but persuasion. So, anything that has to do with charming and stuff like that tends to be within his wheelhouse. But it's usually the intention behind it that dedicates whether or not it's more of his stuff or one's own words. You know, most time kids are the ones who get affected the easiest because they're constant liars to begin with. But as time goes on, more maturity tends to block them off from his powers. But that's about all you can get, or at least from what you can pull from this book. Who knows if any of this stuff is completely true, but you do pull from it that there is some truth to it.
Okay, so I have questions. That gives you some information. All right. Freya, any book you want to look at while we're here?
No.
You know what? You said your patron is Faye, correct?
Yes.
I find a book on Faye patrons.
Okay, roll me an investigation check. Straight.
Does Freya want to help Hero find this book?
Yeah.
Okay.
You get advantage.
All right.
Investigation, right?
Yep.
On Hero, you're doing good so far.
21.
Yeah.
It takes you a slight bit because I mean, like you're in Dells and you realize, oh wait, hang on, let me head to more the Fae area of this section, and you
Wait, wrong section one, next section.
yeah, you go down a few sections and find like at first it seems like children's books, but then you pull like one of his quote unquote historic Fae, a compendium of known Faes and well-known creatures of the Feywild.
Okay. All right, Freya. I put the book on the table. Do you know what your patron's name is?
The Archfey.
I flip to the page on Archfey.
Okay.
I look at the glossary and then say Archfey. Okay, page. Whatever.
Okay.
Flip to the page.
There's several known Archfey within this compendium.
Is there any other information you can give me about your patron, Freya? Or do you have a name? Does she have a name? E?
I'm looking. Hold on.
And
Somewhere in the Feywild, her patron's going, "How do you not know my name? I've been helping you stay alive. I helped you win against a furbolg. How could you betray me like this?"
Oh, that was above game, and you know it.
Okay. So. Okay. So Freya technically believes in Taoism.
Okay.
Do you know what that is?
I've heard the term and studied a bit of it in high school. I do not quite know the full extent of it.
So it's basically a philosophy advocating humility and religious piety. It's like, it's kind of hard to explain, in a sense.
Do you have the patron's name? Do you not have it in your notes?
I don't have the patrons in my notes, no. Because I think she believes more in, like, nature rather than... It's, like, called the Way. Yeah, it's like the source of everything and the ultimate principle underlying reality. Various disciplines. Perfection through self-cultivation.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
I guess there's not really a way, since Freya's character doesn't know the patron's name, that we can figure.
Hold on. So Freya's reading. Let me just find somebody. Okay.
Okay. I was like, do you want to just roll a knowledge history check, Freya?
I'm good.
She's gonna roll a check. I'll give her advantage. I'll give her a inspiration if she has to roll anything.
You. Well, I have to say no. That just because like this is more of an internal kind of investigation rather than a more external one.
Can I give her inspiration still?
No.
Okay, damn. All right.
Okay. I'm gonna say she believes in the Archfey, Veronestra.
Okay.
Are we changing Archfey thing? Because it was not the same way.
It's not, but I'm going to like, go ahead.
Well, she is an Archfey. The Archfey is a group of people.
Okay, we'll just change the name if Ink's okay with that.
Yeah.
I don't remember the exact name. All right, so I look up.
Mind spelling it out for me for how it's spelled?
Verenestra.
Vernestra?
Veronestra. So she
Veronestra. Okay.
she can cast wizard spells of illusionment, enchantment, and elemental. She herself is immune to all illusion and enchantment, and non-magical weapons cannot harm her. She can fly, and she can swim. And she has many forms.
Okay, so you just chose a fey monster to be here. Okay.
It's not a monster. I don't think she's a monster.
No, it's like you have. It sounds like you just read off a stat block. I'm like, oh, okay.
So Venestra is the fey deity of female fairies, charm and beauty. She was the daughter of Titania in one of the inner circle of the Seelie court.
From the player's handbook, they have all the stuff in the back of the player's handbook.
Okay, that yeah.
So we flip to that page, so Frey can get more information about her demonic patron.
Yep, I'm looking at that page right now.
Okay. Since you have the book in front of you, roll investigation with advantage.
It's bardic inspiration. And basically, also, but it might be different in Ink's world too. So the player's handbook might not be the exact one-to-one for what Ink says the character.
So investigation.
Yep. With
advantage
and I would say, yeah, go ahead with bardic inspiration. Okay.
All right, that's better.
And then, do you want to use your bardic inspiration for it?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
19's good enough for me.
All right. As you look through it, you find tales of the late Vernestra. I would say no, not late. I would say like no, she's not dead yet. Fair, hard to kill.
Gosh.
It's like gosh darn it. Anyway, as you look in, Vernestra was another name for one of many names for hang on, I have to make sure I know for the winter archfey, Kayland. Kayland is the more common name, but Vernestra is also much more flowy within tales and stuff like that. So.
Yes, and she also wants to see about Titania, because that's kind of the two that mother and daughter relationship that she worships.
There is no Titania.
Yes, there is.
I'm not in Orimar, Autumn. Not in Orimar. Remember, this is a different world.
Fine.
I'm not saying Titania does not exist, just she doesn't exist in Orimar. I'm sorry.
Now I get it.
I know I'm a horrible DM. Please forgive me.
I'm a horrible DM. It's fine.
No, but I am. Like,
DM. Fire the DM. No.
You're not a horrible DM.
I know. Just, I'm exaggerating. I'm over-exaggerating.
Talk about the
Anyway, sorry. You know that yes, she is oftentimes considered one of two female archfey that kind of controls beauty and nature, with her sister Celia controlling more of nature's beauty, and fertility.
Yes.
So
okay,
I'll say that there are two female archfeys, Kaylin and Celia. Vernestra is another more flowery name for Kaylin. That way I can tie in that, because I hate being the plan.
No, makes sense.
It's an old name. It's an old name for her.
What?
Old name.
Oh yeah. So Freya's just dead naming her. No, just.
Okay, I know her name from like 6,000 years ago.
Yeah. Anyway, but Vernestra has taken care of various female races, making sure that they are, taking care of that they grow up beautiful according to each of their own religion and races type. She doesn't control fertility, but she does, compassion, kindness, that type of thing. Stuff oftentimes shown with a lot of female history figures or folk tales showing kindness, bravery, courage, etc. Is often portrayed to being heroes guided by Vernestra or Kaylin.
Okay.
That's interesting to know, Freya, about your patron. Here's fertility and sweats bullets thinking about the boy she was talking to yesterday.
Wrong patron, my friend. Wrong patron. I just said Celia's the one of fertility.
Hero can still sweat, damn it.
I know he can sweat, but going, hold on.
He sweats when he hears fertility, he sweats, but then sees it's not her. He relaxes after saying it. No, she's not the one who just like. Okay, that's better.
Yeah.
I suppose this is why we rely so much on nature. It's very close to us and we try our best to protect it, because we draw most of our power from it. That's why we respect her the most.
Seems like a good watcher to me. I mean, if you want to know more about your demonic ancestry, you can ask her. She might know if you want to, but that would be up to you in the end.
So does demonic mean bad?
No, because if demonic meant bad, then all tiefling would be bad. But like any other race, we have the capacity of good. Just, I mean, good to know about your ancestry, because maybe your ancestry may have additional benefits. But I mean, that's up to you. I only know mine for contact more recently because I need to figure things out. That was me.
Right. It's hard being a tiefling. Because you want to be good, but people see you as something terrible.
Only the stupid people.
That is
She just looks off longingly. You can tell she's now somewhere else in thought.
I think that'll end us. We're just gonna be looking at books in the library for the day, and then probably go get some food and back to the inn.
Mm-hmm.
Get ice cream.
Okay. Freya, is there anything else you want to do?
She is going to look up a book about half-orcs.
Ooh. Roll. Are you gonna just look for it, or are you gonna ask someone?
I should ask someone.
Yeah.
I sweat more bullets.
Yeah, you. Hey, you you have no idea what she's doing yet.
I'm looking at other books.
Yeah, I mean that's. But yeah, Freya, you end up approaching the librarian who you met at the entrance of the library, and she goes, "Oh, hello, dear. How can I help you?"
Could you find me a book about half-orcs that have no biased sources?
She raised a finger to answer, and, then actually gives thought like, no biased sources. A moment, dearie. It's just a. It's like. It's just a. Yes. Any particular reason, dearie?
I'm just interested in them as a race. I've never known about them before until now. I'd like to know more about them and their history.
Well, I do have one book. It's a little out of the way in the back. I believe let's see. Various races, and their societies. He's by one Elmer Volo. And she hands you pretty much the paper that says, it's down the hallway, down that way, down past the books. It's a little on the back in this section. Pretty much directing you where to go.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
She takes her paper and she begins to try and look for the book.
Okay.
In the vast aisles.
Okay. As you end up going there, roll me an investigation check, advantage.
If it hasn't been 10 minutes, you have inspiration. How long it's been?
Well, those weren't good.
Well, you just had to beat a 10, pretty much. I mean, you do have something to tell you. It's like, it takes a little bit, like, let's see, half tabaxis, half shakes. Wait, hang on. Go back. Okay, half tabaxis. Oh, here we go. Half orcs. And, you find it. And, following the half, and then you kind of get to general other races. You find the book you're looking for. And you kind of flip through it, and it's actually easy enough with table content telling you exactly where to go. It's a general kind of discussion, kind of a diary and journal entries, saying what's been going on with orcs and those who stay in their camps. You do find there are some entries discussing human and orc relations and how half-orcs seem to have come to be from two strong warriors from either race kind of getting together and producing a child, and how while there are some tendencies of having difficulty belonging in either race, oftentimes the half-orc being able to fit in more with humans than with orcs due to temperament. The hardest thing that they have is hardest issue they have is anger issues, but that only comes up during any time that something they care much about is in danger. Usually their tribe or, their companion.
So they're loyal.
They are, but their trust is also pretty much, you break their trust, you screwed. You're screwed. So
Okay, so they have like orc and human traits combined.
yeah,
Because I mean they're half orcs, yes.
yeah, they're half orcs, but oftentimes like orcs have that primal strength of orcs. A bit of their temperament as an issue. You know, they're prone to being competitive or aggressive at times, but their more anger, brutal nature is usually served for if something they care about, like a tribe, their partner, is put in danger or in some kind of threat. Human-wise, yeah, it's like pretty much Beauty and the Beast combined to have a child. Like, I can be incredibly aggressive, but I'm tempered by my human compassion.
Okay. That makes sense. She did not know this, because she has never seen a half-orc before.
Yes.
So that's why she was curious. She's like, I should probably learn about this.
Anything else?
No?
Okay.
That's it. That's her adventure for today.
Moving over to Soros, you said you're just like meditating and focusing in on yourself?
Correct, and just, praying to, to soon, trying to see if she'll give me more insight of what's going on, or trying to reach another, I guess, sub-goddess or god to help try to figure out what he can do to help the situation that they're evidently looking at of the one dying, and or and how we can solve this issue, or what he can do to help solve this issue, because it's kind of like, what do I need to do? What I need more information. Where do I need to go? Who do type thing.
All right. As you're thinking, what would this be? I guess roll me a. What is it? What do you roll for? Roll me a Constitution. Roll me Constitution. Normal, flat.
Constitution?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Constitution, roll. 9.
You think and think, but your head starts hurting a bit from all the trying to find the answer, but it's just not quite coming to you. As you kind of release your mind from this focused thought, you feel a tap on your shoulder.
Oh, yeah. Yes?
And you see the temple elder there. You met her before before the tournament started. You seem to be deep in thought. What seems to be the issue there?
I had a very disturbing dream from my goddess, and I'm trying to get more insight of where I need to go and who I need to see, and to help my goddess and the world of them, I guess you could say.
A dream. Perchance, would you mind explaining the dream? Perhaps I can help.
Then I like explain the dream to her, and like, okay, this is what happened, and this is what I saw, and I'm trying to remember all the details myself.
Yeah. I'll say for brevity's sake that you do explain it, and she ponders on it for a bit, and she thinks, this is indeed concerning. If you were told of Celia.
Correct. It's quite the interesting deal, because I've never. It's like, okay, Celia's dying. Okay, what am I supposed to do with this information? Who am I supposed to see? How am I supposed to help? Why was I told this information? It's all kind of just wow.
You see her kind of she thinks for a bit and says, there may be a way. Follow me, Mr. Silrose.
Okay, I'll go ahead and follow.
She leads you to a small back room, and she begins to fiddle with her. I have to reconcentrate. Someone came in to my room. She begins to look through the various books on her bookshelf behind, and she picks one. It's a little dusty. Sweeps off, and she looks at it, and she ponders for a moment and says, "Would you mind showing me your arm, Mr. Silrose?"
Left or right?
Both, if you can.
Okay. I'll pull up my cloak sleeves and I'll expose
Okay.
my arms.
As you pull one up, it's
Exposed, huh?
yeah. You pull up one exposed. You pull up the other, and you see a tattoo. You've never had a tattoo on your arm before, but this one, it's red in color with what looks to be like a flower with 4 outward going petals. One.
Well, this is new.
She takes a look at it, and you do notice this almost immediately. While 3 of the petals are much more a deep crimson red, one is fading more into a faded, almost your skin color, white, palish kind of color.
Okay.
Yeah. And you see at the tip of each of these petals are different colored circles. The one that's paled out seems to be green. I see. It seems that dream was given to you for what reason I do not know, but perhaps because you are to believe someone who can help. It seems you have been chosen for a small pilgrimage. It is a rare thing for many to be chosen so outwardly. Usually those who go on the pilgrimage do so of their own volition. But it seems something in you has made it seem like you are the only one who can do it. Considering it is Celia's territory, you will have to find her temple. It is there that you will most likely find more answers to your questions. Sadly, there's a bit of an issue, and she kind of puts down the book and flips it towards you so you can read it, or at least look at it. The temples on there is like a pictures of 4 different temples, corresponding not only in pattern but color with the circles to your tattoo. There's what looks to be a blue temple at the top, a red, more deep crimson red at temple at the bottom, a not green, what is it?
Teal.
Yeah,
Aqua.
Yeah, that's one like orange. That's
Okay.
Deep like orangish brown. Circle on the left side, and on the right side, where the green would be, is a green temple. For you, it's a glowing green dot.
Okay.
And it says the temples never appear in the same place twice in one lifetime, even for elves. But it seems as though that if you are to actually do this, you'll have to find these temples. The good news is that while you cannot quite find them in the same place, there is a pattern. For this one, Celia's, the Archfey of the Spring, you need to find you need to find a place of life that is completely surrounded by death.
Okay.
Oftentimes,
So like a cactus in a desert.
I don't. Perhaps, but I think you need to study your religion a bit more. It's unknown what exactly it means. That's simply the clue. It seems each one has it.
How'd you get here?
Yeah.
How'd you get here, Freya? Come on.
But perhaps you can find it on your journey. If these dreams are any indication, perhaps there is a way that they can lead you to the place you need to go. You said that you were in a meadow, did you not?
Yes, I was in a meadow, and it was robbed of color and life. And it.
Was there any other buildings or places that were there?
Can I go ahead? See, would that be an insight?
It's just to remember something, so it'd be more of a knowledge history.
Okay, kind of intelligence one. Knowledge history.
Yeah,
Or,
just a basic knowledge history, but
I'll do an intelligence roll real quick, just see if I can remember, because with all the meditating and everything along the lines,
all right.
It may have skipped myself. Just to play fair.
Okay, that's fine.
Hey, I can work with that.
Yeah.
19.
You do remember waking up in a abandoned and decrepit house, and a path that led deep into a forest.
Okay. And I'll explain that. And, this is what I saw. and like I said, robbed of collar and such like that. It was...
Perhaps. You know, I heard there still have been battles. Perhaps if you find a ruin, some ancient ruins, or abandoned village or something like that, perhaps you can find a pathway into a forest, and that will lead you to the temple.
Well, I hope so. I do appreciate all your assistance that you've provided me. By chance, do you happen to know what time of day it is? I've been in meditation state for so long, I kind of lost track of time.
As she kind of goes out, kind of looks up at the skylight in the main temple. You see a long kind of orange shadow. Like, it seems to be growing late of evening. So
It's been a long day then.
Oh yes, you've been. It's why I was getting concerned. You were so heavily you were so deep into your meditation.
Well, I do appreciate every thing you've helped me with, and for allowing me to stay here as long as I have. But I should probably get back to my party and find out what's all going on with them, and if they were able to find any information as well.
Okay.
So I do appreciate it. Thank you very much, and I'll leave a donation of 5 gold pieces into it to the church.
She kind of bows and acknowledges, says thank you, and I do wish you good luck on it. That tattoo is an important message from Soon. It'll help you when you need it most.
Yeah, something new every day. And I'll bow and I'll head back toward the tavern.
Okay.
And then I'll start wondering, wait, I forgot that Freya had this guy. Who is this guy? Hopefully we don't run into him again.
like Freya comes back and finds out that Dylan's gone missing for mysterious reasons. Anyway, as that's going on,
I'm telling you, Celis, we have to get the shovels and we have to make sure.
Yeah.
Well ahead of you, my friend.
Yeah.
Well
The
ahead of
shovel,
you.
I got the bag.
Yeah. Anyway, as you guys are dealing with that, we go back, kind of rewind the clock a bit to late morning, and we come across what is Halver doing? Hang on, what's Halver doing, Rabbit?
He would be training his apprentice,
Hmm.
because the aspect of after the tournament, he'd want to focus more into training.
Okay.
Basically, looking over blueprints and giving more ideas of speculation of
Over saying
basic
I can't
craft.
hear him at all.
Yeah. No, that's because I kind of muted him because I didn't know when he was going to be there. So like,
I will always
Are
be
you there?
there.
I
I
know.
will always be in the background.
Yeah.
Fear me.
Anyway,
Wait, for what?
$2,000 worth of vintage Pokemon packs.
Cool. Can you sell them so we can get $2,000?
okay. She's like,
Somebody
You
was
tell
so
me
good.
about that. And Grim, are you there?
yeah,
Yeah, I'm right here.
He is. Like, anyway,
Oh, now we can get $2,000. Apparently, he won a giveaway. Sorry.
yeah, just like don't get it all like happy for you. Like, sorry.
If you want to mute yourself during that conversation real quick so we can continue, if you want to mute yourself real fast.
Anyway,
Mm.
anyway, however, roll me a performance check on kind of training.
With intel instead of performance, because
Yeah, it's a like, yeah, because I don't know if you're proficient in performance or anything.
I am crap at performance.
Okay.
Intelligence is my best.
Okay, so there's actually some good news.
I need to leave and come back because I cannot heal him at all. One second.
Okay,
Sorry. My bad.
Yeah.
Hold on.
yeah. Right. Anyway, you actually start teaching her a few things, and surprisingly enough, she actually says, "Wait, hang on. If we end up putting it there, won't this cause that to explode?" As she's actually not only taken in your lessons, but has actually improved on some of the blueprints you're actually doing. She rolled a natural 20. That's what that dice roll was for.
Nice.
Because you were retained as like,
You scared me very much. I'm sorry.
hey,
Sometimes those dice rolls are cursed. We've had it. Those cursed dice.
yeah. Anyway, with that, you actually are training her very well, and she does pick up quite a few things. And you teach her how to use the tools correctly, and she takes it very well. She's not proficient in the tools, but she's doing very well.
Great.
I gotta post
Other
this on
than that,
Discord.
he basically just the longest he can train. How long can I do this for?
I mean, you can do it all
'Cause I want-
day. This is like kind of an all-day thing. If there's anything else, then
That's the plan. He wants to get her to a proficient skill level. He's trying to get her there. If I
Man, his
push-
breakup is bad.
Fine. Wait, what?
Try leaving and come back. It fixed my problem.
What was that too? Is my audio being crap again?
yeah.
It sounds fine to me.
Okay. I'm gonna try and do as many training. Do you want me to roll again for him?
Yeah, go ahead.
So basically, intelligence roll again. God rest my soul is busted. On the back, my ass is cooked.
Yeah. You're getting like muddled with some of this stuff, but you've been trained a lot longer than you usually would train anyone. Usually you're the one being trained, so it's a lot tiring.
Well then, other than that, he probably go get us basically a meal
Okay.
and spend the time just training. Like he wouldn't leave his room. He has no interest outside of here
Okay.
because he already knows he can't buy explosives.
Okay. So then you guys all end up kind of coalescing. I'm gonna be back, so you guys talk amongst yourselves as you meet up back at the tavern.
Okay, never mind. Okay, we'll be back at the tavern. So we're all back at the tavern.
Yes.
How did they go?
Huh?
You look downtrodden. So what's wrong?
Yeah.
Suros does look sad.
It's for some reason I was chosen to go on this quest. I don't know why I was chosen. I'll show my tattoo of the collars and everything, and evidently this green one here is oh, Celia. And I wasn't able to get any insight more than from what the head priestess at the church house was able to give me, but evidently maybe try to find a area that was under war and pillage to find where I need to go. I wish I would have got more insight from, why I was chosen. I don't understand why, but this is what it is, and that green one evidently is the one I'm supposed to save or something. Did you guys find any information out?
Well, we did find some information for I was looking for. Freya found some information about her warlock.
So wait, you just got Pokemon cards?
$2,000 worth of vintage Pokemon cards. Like tax.
Hey Autumn, do you want to mute yourself while you're with the background for right now?
One second.
You're fine. It happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, yeah, you're saying? Sorry, I'm back.
I found out more about her warlock patron. Found out more about some other devil king I'm looking at for reasons. I can try to ask my demon heritage father, however, about your about the god dying if you would like, but I don't think I get information from her, but I can ask her. Ask him, not her.
Well, we
So already be talking to him.
yeah, it's just maybe they know more too to help out. Because I think if anything was to affect the world of the gods, it would affect the world of the underworld as well. Yin yang type thing, and you know.
I'll give him an ask tonight and see what he tells me.
Okay. I appreciate that. That's pretty much all I'm going to do is try to maybe see if somebody will talk to me tonight too.
Hey, do you want to possibly ask your warlock patron tonight and see if she can give you any information about this temple that Celos is looking for? Maybe she could help.
Librarian?
I'm your standard meter on your headset, I believe.
No, it's like I heard her. She was asking if you can ask your patron.
Talking, I just can't hear her.
Yeah, no, I see her kind of blinking on, but she was able. I heard librarian. Like, no, it's not librarian. She was asked about your patron.
Oh, my
yeah.
Yeah.
My patron?
Yeah, Celos is looking for a temple that may somewhere in a forest. So maybe for patrons of Fae, maybe they might have information about it. Is there any details that Freya could ask her specifically?
I mean, you'll have to find that part out. That would be metagaming.
I mean, I was asking Celros.
Oh.
Well, basically, possibly a temple that's inside of an area that was just recently under battle, forest area. I'm looking for possibly a life within a death area type thing. I guess kind of like a flower in the middle of a vast desert field, type thing. Something, that's just kind of life within the dead zone.
All that, Freya?
I could ask, but I'm not... I could ask. I've never heard of it before, or anything like the sort.
Why? Have you contacted your patron at will before, or is it usually she contacts you?
I contact her every night. I know she listens, even if she doesn't respond.
Right.
But in time, and in due time, she always gives answers when the time is right.
Right. Fair enough. And that's about it for Sierra. I don't know if you guys have anything else you want to talk about for your characters, but and I already did my. Can I do a performance check tonight, or did I already do mine last session for the days that are on?
You can, but first, sorry, mind's kind of thinking. Freya, I want you to roll me a knowledge history check, as Soros was explaining his dreams to you.
Okay. So just a history check.
Just a history check.
That's not bad.
Okay. 19. Okay. As he's describing this dream to you, you have the vague memory of remembering something similar. The color was not gone, but there was a quiet to the realm you usually visit your patron in dreams. An odd quiet. And some trumpet-like sound in the distance.
Trumpet?
It's not so much a trumpet, it sounded like a trumpet. I'll say with that roll, that's what you can pull from your memory. There was some kind of horn-like sound, but you don't know what exactly was making the sound.
At the temple.
No, you had a dream earlier in the campaign where you usually visit your patron in this very lively kind of forest. This time when you went there, it was dead quiet, but off in the distance you heard what sounded like some kind of horn or trumpet. But you can't, with that roll, you can't pull enough information out to figure out what it was that you heard. Just that it was dead quiet in this forest, and that you heard a trumpet.
I wonder who would wield a trumpet. As I visited my patron before, and usually my patron lives in she lives in a forest, and it's really pretty. When I went to visit, it was quiet, which was very strange, because usually I hear nature, but I heard a trumpet-ish sound. Sorry I can't be of more help.
Well, hopefully we can get more insight once we get, and then we'll. I guess I don't want to pull you guys on the quest unless you guys want to go, but I gotta figure out what we can do.
Well, Saros, as you know, we are the Gilded Bell, so one person's problems is all of our problems.
Nice. Well, let's worry about this tournament first and see what goes on, and then we'll go from that point, I guess.
Wait, didn't we beat the tournament?
Yeah, so as you say that, coming through the door, you actually see this human kind of, looking around and says, all right, where are they? And immediately you actually see, because you guys are all back in town, you actually do see Dinah, the rock gnome, and Percy, who's in another child, actually stand up and almost immediately kind of speed walk over. Oh, there you two are. I got your results right over here. Here, sorry, wrong choice. I got your results right over here. Yeah. How do you two know the Gilded Bell? They're over there. Right. You see this human in postman, pretty much postman clothes and a satchel. It says, I have your results from the tournament. And he actually hands you an envelope.
Pretty. Right. Is all the party members are currently present at the table?
Nope. The only one missing right now is Halver.
I'm at the table. I'm at the tavern.
Halver, not Freya.
But Dell and Augie are both here.
Albert's been sitting there quietly. Just.
I mean, because you said you haven't left your room.
Yeah, you just got a meal and then went back.
I thought we were all there immediately.
Yeah, I said that, but you said like you would.
Here.
Yeah, you said you weren't gonna like leave your room. Like, okay.
Unless okay, that makes sense. If
Okay,
I'm
then
undisturbed,
then I'd go up, Halver, and bring him down so we can read the results together. I'd go get him.
Okay.
Or come on, we got results. Come on, start dragging him out the door. Come on, let's go.
He's not even needing to. Calver just puts down, literally, probably would be tweaking his gun a little. Basically, just puts his gun back in his back pocket.
Or stop playing with your pistol, Halver. Let's go.
There's a look of just.
Wait, question. Is Percy the monk?
No.
Okay.
Which monk? There are two monks. Like, which one were you?
The monk that punched Freya. I think she.
Ah, yeah, no.
I burned him, unfortunately for him. Anyway, as we're all able, I say, okay, is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Talk to the whole party.
Soros, you wanted to say something?
Well, I would probably be holding on to the envelope while everybody was up running around.
Okay.
And getting everybody together.
Yeah, I would hand it to him when I went to get Halver so I didn't drop it or lose it by any means of the sort. I would lift the table and then walk up, go get Halver, come back down. We're all at the table now.
Yeah. Okay. So like, all right. Let's see how bad we did.
All right.
It's fine.
So so Rose will carefully go. Okay, opens it up. It's like, no matter what this says, we did the best we could possibly do on such short notice and so quickly, and yeah. So, and then he'll pull out the slip of paper with the information on it.
Yeah. So you open it, going usual thing, and you open it up, and it says, and I'm sorry I didn't write this out. To the Gilded Bell. With great regards, we are happy that you came to the city to participate within the advancement tournament. While it was true that you have completed quite a bit of quests and have completed the tournament. We are happy to inform that you have passed the tournament, and on this upcoming end of the tournament at the award ceremony, you shall be granted the rank of D-. Sincerely, the Council of High Guild Masters.
Ooh, buddy.
Well,
Bam, 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 bam.
Yeah, you hear similar things like yes, finally. He from Percy.
I wave at the bartender. I ask her for the people who can drink at this table. Want to buy a round for us? Yeah, you don't get anything. What would you like to drink, Freya? Would you like a soda? Would you like a soda, Freya?
Oliver's
Orange
going to
juice.
look before ale is brought out.
Oh, yeah.
Oliver asks for tea.
Okay.
Then a tea for the party pooper.
There's a look of disdain still on Oliver's face.
All right. Well, everyone.
Bard.
I'm buying the round for everybody at this table specifically. I'm buying it.
Okay.
I have money.
Yeah. As you guys actually kind of celebrate, you know, Dinah's group is like, yeah. Bert's like, finally. Adelaide kind of said like, don't worry, sir. Yes. We're still gonna get training, but finally. this ought to shut up, your old man. If only.
How much am I paying for our drinks at this table?
That's gonna come out to, let's see, it's pretty much 2 non-alcoholic drinks, which is a tea and, what is Freya gonna drink?
Orange juice.
Okay, orange juice. Yes, so that would be about gold there. So about, he's really brave. Let's see, I believe that's, yeah, so about 5 gold for a single round.
All right. We go 5 gold removed.
Okay. So, as you guys celebrate and, you know, enjoy that, there's another piece of paper attached to this, to your thing. And
Hold on, don't forget that one, Del. Don't forget that one.
yeah, I haven't touched the paper. And as you look at it, it's actually kind of an application form for, you know, where your guys' you know, home is going to be. Pretty much it says, this is pretty much the application is to choose one of the 4 great cities to be your kind of a main city that you report to for any issues on your adventures. So you have Proknos, which, let me bring up the thing. Where is it? Is it? Nope, that's not it. No, dang it. Where is my... Always say when I cannot find the notes I need, right when I need it. Always hate it.
Need the name of the places?
Yeah, it's like Proknos, this city.
It's Proknos, the Crystal City, Aphis, the Healer City, Volatat, the Paradise City, or for the Fortress City.
Yeah. So you have Gaffer, the Fortress City, Proknos, the Crystal City. Is it? No. Was it Nussi?
Volatat, the Paradise City.
Yeah, Volatat, the Paradise City, and where is it? Yeah, Nussi, the Healer City. To choose from.
See, okay.
So
That's really hard.
Here's the question, guys. Where are we gonna live? I'm gonna be selfish. I recommend Volatat because that's why I think might be a good place.
Yeah.
But where do you all think we should go?
Yeah, just for kind of clarification, these cities are just where you report to, not where you're going to be living.
Okay.
the question
We'll
is...
most likely end up living in the city we report to because it make it easier on our lives.
Or close to it.
Yeah, maybe. Like,
Augie, you were talking about possibly doing something down the road.
yeah, the
Possibly.
Arakakrin archives.
Where is that located at?
That's usually high within the mountains. Last I checked, it was up in the... Gotta get my notes, gotta get my notes, gotta get my notes. It's up in the Tamarind mountain range. And I'll throw that out for you.
Where is the... What's the city closest to that?
The Tamarind mountain range tends to be more closer up to the north. That would be probably near Gaffer, if anything.
What do you guys think?
You guys shouldn't like choose it like gravity. Like, I mean, I heard there's a spell that would allow me to transport anywhere I want, so I can just leave a circle where we go and just transport there.
Well, the thing is, we don't want to make you do all the work, Augie. You're part of the group. No. If you're part of this family.
What can we roll like something to get more information about the cities that we can recall? Just city names.
I would say no, most because of the fact like you guys have just been traveling places and you haven't really gone into most of these cities, so you probably wouldn't know very cities because heroes kind of live mostly within Zeltris, so and
Can we be given time to think about it?
you have about, according to the note, you have till the end of the week to kind of turn it
It
in.
is the end of the week.
That way they know where to forward our mail.
Yeah,
Okay.
for mail quests and kind of like just telling like which cities you're going so they can look at what cities are available to kind of place you. And about game, that's pretty much telling me where I can what kind of environment you're going to be in.
Okay. So let's go around the table. Augie, you're gonna be with Eric Cochran. I'm assuming that's a way too good opportunity for you to pass up.
Mm-hmm. I'm going
You
to be
didn't
with
go
my
with-
father, so I mean, wherever you go, I will go find you.
So then.
Freya, are you okay?
Soros, where
You're
would-
breathing heavy.
Am I?
Yeah, I hear.
Your fan might be going off on you.
It's.
My bad. My bad.
Or either you're breathing into your mic.
Well, Soros, where do you want to go?
I honestly don't have any particular area, that I would want to go. I mean, I don't have. I'm here to adventure. I'm here to be. So I mean, if I think if we have if Augie does this thing that he wants to do, he can be kind of like, okay, he's in charge of grabbing our stuff, and if we're out, and then he can just bring it to us when we meet up again or something.
Wait, what?
Well, who knows where we're going to be? Because we could be up north, we could be down in the south. I don't know where this adventure of saving the the world of the gods is going to be.
Oh, I thought you were gonna make me like your packing look like. Wait, I'm not that strong.
No, just basically if we get like a letter or something, if you're up north at your institute, and at least it's near there. When you go, okay, hey, I got a couple letters. Hey, we're meeting up, and then you could just kind of like poof, there you go, and there's all the letters. Or something. Because I don't know. I don't have a particular place.
Oliver, what do you think? Where would you like to stay?
He says nothing.
What?
Hero looks at Halver. Says, Halver, where do you think we should stay? Which city?
Actually, Halvard, DM above question. Where would the least place Halvard hate to go back to? Where to be the most avoided? Because we never discussed any cities that he would be very avoided to.
I mean, similar to Hero, you spent most of your life in Zeltris, So technically,
Okay.
the one you want to avoid the most is technically Procnos?
Most. Okay. Other than that, where's the most capital of tech? Basically, curiosity of getting a hold of gear.
Rolling knowledge history with disadvantage.
Oh, good. Okay.
Okay.
How's 24, dude? Actually, no.
It's
maybe
an 11. It's
24.
disadvantage.
Okay, yeah. Still not bad. It's above 10.
Yeah, but it doesn't quite get you an idea of where gear is, because you've been told by Gaius of great cities, and the closest one you know of is Nomeria, which isn't on this list. And you have no idea where Nomeria is.
Damn. Good. There is a person from the guild that is standing in front of us, right?
Not really. He kind of delivered the letter and left.
Damn it. My thought is, it's my hometown I'm trying to avoid, right? Trying to remember that.
I mean, your
I
home
can't
borough,
pronounce it.
whatever you want to call it, just, you...
I'm trying not to pronounce it incorrectly. That would be a place I'd like to avoid.
Yeah, it's just, you came from the...
Procnos.
Yeah, you came more from, like, Zelchus's Death Valley, pretty much.
Yep. Still, is that on the list?
No, just, that's where in Zelchus you were from. Let me take you...
What is on the list? Now, my curiosity.
It's just the 4 great cities, which is, Gaffer, the Fortress City, Prognos, the Crystal City, Volatad, the Paradise City, and Nufsi, the Healer City. So, let me transport you there.
He actually would take the Fortress City. I'd say the Fortress City. It sounds well defended.
Yeah, this area is kind of where you kind of came from.
Fortress City?
No. If you look on the map...
I'm looking at mountains. I'm moving it.
Yeah,
I'm moving
like,
it now.
I'm going like...
Yeah, scroll down to the Valley of Death.
Yeah, it's like, there's...
I'm looking now at the actual map, the map, sorry.
Yeah.
You should see
I
Valley of
didn't
Death.
realize you had provided map yet. That's on me. Ivan Guards, where we at? We're basically presented... I know, I see the dot. Thank you, whoever's doing that.
Yeah, but no, that's the map
Valley of Death.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's where...
That's desolate. That looks desolate. Nice.
Yeah, that's
good.
where you
great.
came from. This is Zelchus, the country you guys left to get to Procnos.
Okay.
But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you're currently in Procnos, which is the closest city to this place. So yeah. So
Just curious about the. Is he again? I really wouldn't care on any options. They're all interesting.
Mhm.
It's up to. I just as long as it's not closer to the basic Badlands, he's good.
okay. So we have one for Volatad, one for seemingly anywhere, another one for seemingly anywhere. Freya?
I don't know what any of the places are. I would want to see if I can research them at the library and get to know the cities more.
I would say roll a knowledge history check, Freya, because you would know one of these cities.
Would I though?
You do, yeah, the only city you kind of recognize from this list outside of Procnos, since you're in it, is Nufsi, the healer city. You have her tale from your shrine, since you oftentimes will, worship nature. Is something, the most nature-friendly city.
Okay, that's okay. Take the
But yeah,
Continue.
yeah, but outside of that, yeah, you guys can do some research on what you guys do. Just as long as you guys, come up with a choice.
Yes, absolutely.
So, anything else? I mean, that's kind of all you got. I mean, you actually see Drew and Percy and them kind of screwing down, like, and figuring out where they're going to go. It's not much different than yours.
Well,
I just need to
I've-
do
If
research.
honestly, if we can do research tomorrow and look at the cities, and we can go from there.
Well, and who knows what tonight's gonna bring and all that good jazz. So
What day of the week is it?
It's kind of the middle of the week. If it was compared to our time, it's kind of a, let's see, Wednesday, and the
So we have 3 days then to turn this thing in.
yeah, you pretty much have pretty much the rest of this day, Thursday, and the Friday equivalent, and then Saturday. That when you go to the work thing, that's when you have to turn in. Otherwise,
That should give us plenty.
yeah.
Let's sleep on it tonight. We will go to the library tomorrow.
Okay. Anyone doing
Sounds good to me.
anything? Yeah. Anyone doing anything else?
Continuing
I'd
to
like do performance.
train. Just immediately gets up from the table, walks back to his area,
Okay.
gets back out the tools, and asks if his apprentice wishes to train or take a break.
Okay. So while you're doing that, anyone else doing anything else?
I'm doing my performance if that's okay.
Okay. Roll me a performance. Roll me performance hero, and roll me pretty much. I guess intelligence, Halver.
Winked.
Okay.
Ba-da, da, 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 da.
Yeah.
Okay. 21.
Double 21s.
Yeah. So that gives that. So, oh yeah, you're training her well. If you help her this week and it goes like this, she may be be proficient with one kind of tools. As for you, hero, let's see, 23, and then your modifier is 9, so that's you earn about 32 gold.
Dang, he getting rich.
People are
Rolling
generous
in that
because
dough.
they all got accepted. So they're generous. They're like, yeah, we got stable jobs. Yeah.
Yeah. So
32, right?
32. So anyway, I'm assuming pretty much everyone else is kind of just going to the bed for the night, getting ready for tomorrow, and hopefully hoping good things happen tonight.
I'm
Soros is going to call it a night after a long day.
Okay.
Drew is going to attempt to contact Severin and ask him 2 questions very specifically. If he's able to.
Okay. And Freya, you're going to try and contact your patron?
Yes, but not so I heard she goes upstairs and she starts writing in her journal,
Okay.
as she always does.
Okay.
And then she looks over, and there's like a part of her that wants to open the curtain, but she's not sure if she wants to or that she should.
You want to like roll a d20, see, and like a courage roll?
Yes.
Okay.
Swear to God, if this villain kid's boomboxing her window, Hero's gonna tackle him.
How do
So
you like?
a d20.
You know what? Just because it's more of a feeling kind of thing, I want you to roll me a wisdom throw. Just normal wisdom, not a wisdom save. Wisdom throw.
Sir Robin, brave Sir Robin.
Okay, that hits like dead even. It's like
Average.
Of course it does.
the good
I think
the good news is
I
like
think she's
I'll give you, because you're doing something, I'll give you inspiration for this. Go ahead if you want to roll a d6 if you wish.
okay.
I mean, she has my inspiration earlier. It only lasted
No,
10 minutes, but she still has.
It's been hours, dude.
And then
Well, the good news is that's just enough to technically beat the thing. So just barely you have enough courage to want to actually
Just like slightly and like peek through the window, just like a little bit.
He was a little braver than you, and you actually, it takes you a little bit. Go ahead and roll perception. You actually see it just a little bit. You do see a palish green finger here, kind of moving the curtain in that far off window, and just for a moment you do see it, and then he kind of just lets it go like he realized, oh shit, she sees me. It's like.
So like he closes the curtain.
Yeah, like he kind of drops the curtain too, in that kind of shy, like I wasn't looking. you see like, but you do see it like kind of close it and then just slightly open it again, just check. And then if you continue staring, you just kind of close it and then turns the light off.
Not before Freya gives a small wave. Be nice. Freya is feeling things she has never felt before. She is very intrigued.
Yes.
And she's also 13.
Yes. So you go ahead and write in your journal. You all kind of get ready for bed and stuff like that. And
So she's going to pray before she goes to bed.
all right. Do you is this a silent prayer, or are you gonna say it, or do you wish to say it? I should say.
So she's just going to ask for information about the temple that she saw in her dream, about what it was and where it is, or like the forest.
Okay, yeah.
Give her a clearer vision.
All right. Roll me.
Clear her mind.
All right. Roll me a persuasion.
Survey says. All right.
Okay. So you all end up heading to bed. And at first, we'll start with
Freya.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it's just Hero and Freya that are going to be getting these things, because unless Soros is also looking for something, or is he just hoping that he gets the same dream again or something?
Just hoping he gets the same dream again.
Okay.
Kind of doing the same thing, but if he gets it, he gets it. If he doesn't, it's not going to be like the end of the world.
All right, so
I'm trying to work as a group on this to maybe get more information.
I know, so that's good. So let's see. Okay. So let me get the right thing. No. No, I have it here somewhere. You wake up. We'll start with Soros. Soros, you kind of wake up to sounds of of nighttime. You find yourself once again in this decrepit house on a bed, and the night you see moonlight, but it's in monotone black and white, but you hear sound. And once again, you see a path to the meadow or the little field, and a path towards the forest, which is even darker at this point, so it's pretty much looking like a void.
I would, but I want to just take in and get details of the house. Kind of try to see if I can get more.
Roll me investigation then. Kind of looking at this house, it's a good investigation.
11.
It's a normal house for the most part, like what you see in small village. Definitely not something you see in like a town or anything. This looks more like a village kind of house, but it seems very solitary. The roof is, hay hatching and stuff like that. The walls are made of somewhat crude kind of clay. This was definitely a very much like first house to be on the prairie, pretty much.
Okay. And what I'll do is I'll go ahead and head out upon the trail and just basically I want to just perceive everything that kind of just take in a lot of the surroundings to so if I see this in like real life it'll just kind of like click type thing.
Okay.
I mean if it works it works, if it doesn't,
All right. Are you going down the path to the forest or the path to the meadow? Or field? What is it, like a field with tall grass? Is it a meadow or is it like a...
It's a meadow.
Okay, yeah.
You got it right the first time. Meadow.
Okay.
I'm going to go to the forest.
All right.
Because that's where I think where I need to go for the temple, and that's what when I was talking to the priestess and such. So I want to lead more toward the forest area.
Okay. All right. So, then, I believe this should be it. Come on, be the right one. There we go. You go through the forest, and you just feel cold. The trees, despite not having leaves, seem to cross over each other so much that you can't really see light. Yet, thanks to your own dark vision, you do still see a path. Off in the distance, you hear the creaking of what wind seemingly passing through, yet you don't feel it. Some weird device going off in the distance. And
Sorry, my phone.
It's fine. As you kind of go on, I want you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
I can do that. Not as well as I thought I would.
Yeah.
I did do that.
Yeah, you feel yourself shudder and be locked in place for some reason. And as you look around, you start seeing the shadows growing. But instead of like in one direction, it's more growing towards you. Almost like hands crossing over to come up to you. Through the trees, you hear whispers. That almost your mind starting to go numb from this quiet whispering that's buzzing in your ears. The shadows starting to crawl up your body. Roll me another wisdom saving throw. Oh, you
19.
okay? You steal your mind just a bit, and almost with your own mind push the shadows off your body and back, and the forest lights up just a little bit back to being a trail. The whispers silent. Do you go forward or go back?
I'm gonna go forward.
Okay.
And be like, I hear you voices, I hear you shadows. I'm here not as an enemy, I'm here to hopefully help you.
Okay. As you can,
And just
right? As you continue on, the forest begins to somewhat widen a bit. The trees not growing as dense, and it opens almost to this large valley-like area. You see a mountain in, a ways away. Hey, in the background, very tall, and the summit's covered by this dark green cloud. And the trees, all loss of life, just gray and almost twisted and dried. Roll me a perception check.
I was just gonna say, can I roll a perception check on that?
Yeah.
15?
You look around, it's almost expecting something else, but it's just a sea of forest. But then you hear the clopping of hooves on hard stone. Coming every which way. And a slight whisper. What do you do?
Do I recognize the mountain by chance?
From no. Oh, actually, roll me a knowledge. Roll me knowledge religion.
Religion.
Yes.
There it is. Religion +4. I like this one. Give me something good. Really?
Yeah. It's like, you don't quite know the mountain, but you've heard tales. That's why it's religion. You have heard religious tales saying of great, not of the mountain, but of this valley. A valley of not death, but just this whole entire sea of trees, devoid of life, as coming as hallucinations or as dreams to other followers of Soon, either representing death or the dying of something. But you don't know where it was. You just hear folk tales and passing by tales of stuff like that.
Okay.
Roll me a perception check again.
That one was not.
Yeah. You hear off. And quieter and quieter. The whispers quieter and quieter.
I would go ahead and turn around and start maybe heading back toward the meadow.
Okay. Does a 21 hit you?
Yes, it does.
Okay, I believe.
Ah, yes.
Alright,
Death.
right.
An old friend.
Gotta find it. Where's my book? Darn, wrong book. Oh no, there's my book. Gotta look up the weapons, the hit die. Do. Why is this so difficult? It should be right here. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so that's it. So you wake up and you've taken 10 spiritual damage, I'll call it. But you feel like as you woke up, you've just been hit in the back with something sharp.
Okay.
And you wake up and it's morning. And as you kind of breathe in this, we now transfer over to Hero. Sorry, it took me a moment. Hero, I want you to... You're trying to contact your demonic father, Severin, right?
I'm attempting.
Okay, roll me persuasion.
Come on, put that charisma to good use.
13.
Bruh.
I mean, the good news is you persuaded him. Once again, you're in that same bar in Volatat. Again, quiet. Very much an ethereal kind of bar. You see him kind of... This older version of you cleaning the glass. So... You were looking for me?
Yeah, and so you're bartending now?
Remember, he's been the bartender the entire time you've seen him.
Well, last time I remember him being on the other side of the counter, not behind the bar last time. So
Okay. I'm going hold on.
Last time he was behind the bar. That's why this time he's behind the bar cleaning the glass.
Oh.
Like, okay, it's different this time.
Okay, I was about to say, hold on about... Yeah, it's not bartending. I'm just taking care of my bar like you usually do. Last time you came well after closing time. You just kind of missed the dinner rush. And by dinner, I guess late rush. I don't know. Anyway, must be a reason you're contacting me.
Yes, I have 3 questions? Possibly 3?
Well,
Most?
If they're quick, I may be able to answer them. Remember, your time here is a bit limited.
Okay. Question 1. What do you know about a god that may or may not be dying?
I don't know, kind of. Where I am, technically I wouldn't know that unless it affected me directly. But I do know gods don't die unless you destroy all their followers. But they could be manipulated, I suppose, if you took down their support system. But yeah, good luck trying to find that out. Not even the demons have been able to figure that out. Not that we haven't tried.
Yeah, that'd be a thing. 2. I'm assuming. Yeah, say I do believe you. You will want Brahmi as a proxy to defend the demonic gate from the side of the material plane.
Okay.
Based on, I'm guessing, the gate located in Volatat.
Hang on, what's the question?
Is the gate to the demonic realm is the human side based in Volatat, the Paradise City?
What? No. Oh gods, no.
Okay. Usually you're here, so that's why I wonder.
It's a good bar. It's a paradise city. Paradises tend to breed sin so easily. Besides, most time this is where a lot of the rebellious people go. They go to find a place to relax. Pretty much say fuck work and just come here to relax. Easiest time to make a deal. That's how I met your mother.
Sitcom me. Anyway, 3. Yeah, say I do believe you about everything, right? Or you, as I said before, only wanted to be available for me to just protect the mortal side of the gate, the demonic.
Yes.
What would that pact entail? Do I get to choose how this pact works, or is there a specific thing? I'm wondering.
Oh well, certainly there'd be negotiations and give and take from both sides, but of course I'll humor it. It's nothing too much. It's just you're pretty much going to be a target for a lot of demons either way. You're related to me, therefore you could possibly be something used against me. However,
I'm already targeted by one. So what's another one?
I mean, let's see. There's Omina, which will probably she's technically the devil of desire. More.
Spell that one.
What? Oh, Amina?
Spell that one.
Hang on, let me get to the thingy. Oh wait, where'd my music go? Oh, no wonder.
Just see him shuffling through a book behind a bartending table.
I left that stuff of paper. My enemies behind the counter.
Shit, yeah, and no wonder. Here I'm going why isn't the thing not? Yeah, I don't know why it wasn't actually. But yeah, let me get back to the thing. There's Omina. She's the worst one, I guess, because. Have you ever had a bad date that just seemed to get worse as it went on?
I did once. It was a Tuesday.
What's a Tuesday?
Don't worry about it.
Anyway, she's usually the demonic goddess of, not dating, but more of relationships, of desire, of lust and love. Pretty much for every love you have, love spurn technically comes from her. And she's a bitch, to be honest. Yes, most of the time she strikes teenagers, and that, I'll be honest, that's a bit wrong. I mean, that's... it's one thing if,
Hero sweats.
Oh, trust me. If you meet one of her children, you'll know. They start young, but somehow they attract attention very easily. It just kind of gives us, 1,000-yard stare, good God, do they start young. Believe me.
Okay. To start saying.
What the fuck? Who the hell is this guy?
Above table, I just wanted to. Just the song goes.
Grim?
Yeah, I'm staying quiet.
Jesus. Okay, now I've gotten that little pest out of the way. Any other questions?
Any other questions gonna tell you love
no,
me, or
that's it.
just be on your way with the information I gave you?
Okay. Like, you're...
He's not a. Well, no, it's fine. I don't need thanks.
That's
Just
it.
go.
For the information.
I'm like, it's like, is any other questions? We got a little bit of time left here.
No, you want to see how my day's going? Tell me a bit about your life.
You know, like, how, you eating okay? You know.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, it's just like, well, you've been quiet, like, what the heck?
I was looking for something, but no, that's it. Here was all. That's all his questions. He says thank you, and then I'm assuming I walk out the door and wake up.
Yeah.
I love you too, son.
Yeah. Anyway, as you kind of wake up, we head over to Freya. Let's see. That's odd. Is the music still playing or no? That's odd. Sorry, I don't quite hear it, so like.
I hear something, but I don't know if it's the music.
Yeah, let me make sure my thing is thing.
There you go.
Okay, yeah, I can hear it. Yeah, just want to make sure the music didn't like. Anyway.
Now it says not playing anything.
Yeah, it's not playing anything. It's just want to make sure that my music didn't kick out on my end. Where is it? No. Where is it? There we are. Okay, Freya. You, thanks to your persuasion roll, have actually kind of gotten back to the forest area you usually go to. It's nighttime and fireflies are kind of coming up from the grass. You hear the quacks of the owls as they kind of fly by. And, you know, it's kind of a well-lit path leading up to what seems to be somewhat of a large treehouse-like structure. It's less of a house and a tree and more of the tree is the house.
Yeah. Okay.
So, you see like little kind of the flickering of flames on the inside. You can guess there's probably a fire, some kind of internal light there. Do you approach what would be the entrance of the door, which is just a large, round wooden door like that from The Hobbit?
Yes.
Okay. I'm assuming you're knocking?
Yes.
Yes. So, you're not. Come in. And you hear a clicking, and then door swing open, and Freya, and you see, kind of in a, I guess, kind of nightgownish looking attire. It's, looks to be kind of spiderweb silks, and various leaves forming a nice green dress. Monarch butterfly wings on the back. Looking down. What brings you here?
So Freya gives a very humble bow. The respect. Then she kneels before her, showing great respect for her. She was taught.
Yeah. She would tell you, rise, child.
I had a dream once. A dream about a forest. But I couldn't figure out where I was. And there was a trumpet. I only humbly ask if my eyes could be opened so that I may see clearly, as a friend of mine is very distressed.
I'm afraid dreams are a little outside my usual perspective. Dreams I can contact, but recalling them is not quite what I can do. Perhaps Lousy could do so, but I'm afraid you wouldn't have enough time to go visit him. Wait, your friend... What is going on with your friend? Perhaps I can at least shed some light on it.
He says that he saw a terrible dream, that his patron was in trouble and dying. And he has a tattoo on his arm of a flower. It's red and green. And he says he has to visit the temples in order to save his patron.
Oh, wait. Green. That's... And for a moment, you roll an insight, I'll say.
Okay. Oh, it's gonna be hard to roll. I got a cat on my lap. That's garbage.
Yeah. You don't see anything. Just, Is your friend related to Soon, or is his patron Soon?
I believe so, yes.
I see. You see her go over to what looks to be a nice writing desk where you see a little raven kind of hopping back and forth. Could you get me the letter? There. Hops, seems to pick up a letter, answers, yes, that's what I thought. See that? If he is in need of a temple, the only one that I can guess is in trouble would probably be Celia's. My sister, kind of, I take care of more beauty, life, and such things, but she takes care of fertility. She is in charge of the spring, rebirth, renewal. If that is the case, her temple is going to be a little difficult to get to from where you are, I believe. Each of our temples are well hidden for obvious reasons, but if you wish to find it, she will most likely send an avatar to find him. What that avatar is, I do not know. But I'm sure he will have met them, either by this point or soon.
Is the avatar an animal or a human being?
It is unknown. But what I do know is that you'll know them because whether they are a human being, an animal, or something in between, they will be able to speak the Sylvan tongue, or whatever tongue your friend is. Oftentimes it's Sylvan, so it's usually easy to find. But I do not know what the avatar is. Merely one that will seek either him or someone out to help him. But I do hope you happen soon. It's been a while since I've heard from Celia. If your friend is to indeed save him, he will have to work fast. If Soon is in trouble.
I understand.
Yes. But you should be on your way. The light will soon come. And if your friend may need you. And she kind of, with the wave of her hand, the door that you kind of entered through, kind of, the background shifts from a forest into pretty much just pure light. I'm assuming you go through it?
And then she wakes up?
Yeah, you go through it,
Yes.
it just kind of wakes up. And it is morning, so... Alright. All you guys kind of get up, kind of conglomerate back at your, at the base of the tavern, eat a nice hearty breakfast, and I leave the discussion to you.
Well, Silros is probably going to be looking like he's in pain a little bit, being that he got that hit in the back. So I had something interesting happen to me last in my dream quest, I guess you could call it. I went through the forest, thinking that's where I needed to go. I went and saw the valley, I saw a mountain. There was hoofs coming from all around, and then they disappeared. I went to go back to the meadow, and I woke up after I got hit with something in the back. Yeah, that was my adventure. How'd you guys sleep?
My patron wasn't able to really tell me much of anything, only that your patron should be coming to you in an avatar. that avatar I do not know.
Well, it's more information than I got. So an avatar of sorts.
You should be able to know it's her because she can speak the tongue of her language.
Pretty much the tongue of his language, pretty much. It's just whatever tongue he
Yes.
speaks, that's how you'll know.
Well, good to know. That would be... That's more information than I've had before, so okay. And Hero, did you have fun?
I got nothing.
Did you get your questions answered by chance? I know you had some
I
questions.
did. You didn't really know anything about my questions, so.
Ah, gods, such strange people, I guess you could say.
Well, they have expertise in certain fields. Mine really couldn't help me in my field, but she was able to tell me some information that'd be helpful.
Sure. Is there a masseuse in the town or anything like that to...
A masseuse?
Hey, Silros got hit in the back by something.
By
His
some
back
sharp
is
object,
aching.
yeah.
Yeah, his back is
Did
sore
I-
as heck.
Yeah.
Basically, try and
Masseuse is
use
such a weird word to use.
Could I try it? Using basic medicine plus sleight of hand?
It's just, I mean,
Yeah.
that would be, yeah, just a medicine
That'd
That's
be a
check.
up to him.
That would just be a medicine check.
Aw, I wanted to use sleight of hand because it's so much better than freaking medicine.
Oh, wait, hold on. I might be able to help. Give me just 1 second.
Bros.
To remember.
Okay, so I break your spine.
He just kind of makes it worse. Worse. I mean, it's not a natural one. Just like, yeah, that didn't quite help.
Then I just cast
Wait, can I use
basically healing
mending?
word.
Hang on, Freya, what are you saying?
Could I use mending?
That's
Or
more.
is that something
That's more of an
different?
object, fixing an object, rather than actually healing.
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay.
Hey, come here, Solos. I got you.
and like,
I was
however,
gonna say I was gonna use
Yeah.
healing word.
yeah. So go ahead and use healing word, however.
Actually, cure wounds.
Or- Yeah.
The only spell I have that's healing.
That's it. Okay. So you heal 8. It's not as bad. There's still a minor pinching, throbbing kind of feeling. And, you know, as that goes on, you guys have the rest of the day and technically the week before the award ceremony to do what you wish.
Again,
So I'm
continues
going
to
go the
train.
library.
Okay. So, for the sake of brevity, do you want to just say you guys are, for however he's going to be training and the rest of you doing research?
Yeah, I want to go with
Yes.
Freya and Hero to the
Library.
library and researching the cities and finding out where we want to, quote, live our lives
Yeah.
out of.
Yeah. I'll say it's just because I think I need a bit of need to clarify something. It's not so much live, just you guys need a home. It's where you're going to be going, like after missions,
Yeah.
to just kind of have your downtime for a bit. It's not.
That's why I say, quote, living
Yeah.
our lives.
Okay. So, yeah, however, roll me another intelligence as well, just because, you know, this is just going to be the rest of the week.
And crap begins anew.
Not really. I mean, like, it's a 9 and a 21, so not too bad. Okay, and... Okay. So, at first, it wasn't that good. It's not really that proficient. But with the next one, you actually, because you work well with wooden tools, have actually taught her to do basic carving. Now her carving's actually, they're not super professional type thing, but she will be, you know, proficient with wooden tools.
Okay.
So that's what you get. And for your guys' research, I need you all to roll me a group intelligence. Or was it?
Can I
Ru-
fire both of them?
Yeah, I'll say you can give 2 inspirations to each of them and roll me a group investigation check.
So 2 inspirations, 2 for each of them, or 1 for each of them.
1 for each of them.
So you each get 1 inspiration dice, and then we all roll intelligence for investigations, right?
Yeah.
And inspiration is what?
D6. Yeah, D6. Okay, so that would be 19. Okay, so, okay, 19, 17, and a 5. So, Hero, you can't find
Hero's
squat.
too busy inspiring them. You're too busy inspiring them to find anything.
No, you're too paranoid because for some reason your father's sins are tingless. It's like, wait, is that a half orc? Meanwhile,
That Hero's gonna say, I need you just think, and he's gonna leave back the inn and then watch that half orc from the window, and this is where I get off for the night.
yeah, like, oh,
Listen to explanations. Yeah, I'm heading out now.
okay, so yeah,
Yeah, Hero goes, I need to check something, and then runs back to the inn and go watch that kid from the window. To
Yeah.
make sure he doesn't make here.
okay, so just night. Yeah, see you next
Alright.
week. Hope.
Have a good one. See you,
Yeah,
Val.
I'll listen to the explanations later in the stream when it comes back up.
Yeah,
I'll
alright.
listen to it.
Anyway,
Sure,
yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Okay, bye. But yeah. So Silrose and Freya, with the knowledge that you actually have gotten, I want you to pick each of you to pick a city that you want to look into with those investigation rolls.
City of Healing. I want to look more into that because I've heard of it, but I don't know a lot about it.
Okay. Okay, so with Nufsi, you know this lays out more close to the, I believe it's supposed to be the southeastern part of it? Part of the world? No, southwestern. It's known as the southwestern capital, in the southwestern area of the world. It's definitely healing. A lot of lizard folks. It takes place in a very large Amazon-like jungle, thick trees. And several, not town houses, but more town, not tree houses, but tree, towns. The entire city is just, almost all of it is in the trees. And it's known as the City of Healing because it seems most of potions and healing spells seem to have developed or originated from Nufsi. It is considered one of the more stronger cities.
Okay, so it's a jungle.
Yeah, it's also known to be one of the closest cities to Soon. See that, it's like pretty much beauty, nature, all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Soros, what city are...
Would I be able to look into one more?
That'll be for next day. I'm finishing this day's one, and then we'll reroll for the next one. So, Soros, what city are you gonna look into?
I'm gonna look into the Fortress City one.
Okay, Gaffer. What you?
Yeah.
Yeah. With that, let's see. Yeah, you got the higher roll, I believe. Yeah. You actually find out that it is known as Fortress City as it is a flying fortress, pretty much. Several floating stone islands carrying massive amounts of military-like might floating all around Quelton, which, with that roll, is about 1 or 2 countries away from Gallium, where Umbria was. It is a large floating city, often run by the head guild master, I believe is Huang, which is a Goliath. And it's probably a small tidbit is that it seems to be the most technologically advanced of the cities, as it works a lot with experimenting with magical items and other such innovations. seconded only to Numeria within technology. And if,
Okay.
okay. And then with that, go ahead and roll me, each of you roll me again investigation. And I'll say Hero probably inspired you guys again. Okay.
So I roll investigation again?
Yep. Plus a d6 if you want to heighten it even more. Okay.
Woohoo! 16.
Woohoo.
I'm gonna, whoops, sorry.
Okay, so that's an 8 plus 3. Okay. So, I'll say, Freya, which sea are you looking into?
I heard there was one about, like, can you repeat them for me?
You've already looked up Gaffer and Nufsi. All that's left is Prochnos and Volitad.
Let's look up Volatad.
Okay. So with Volitad, with that role, you find that it's a large seaport city, seemingly one of the biggest of the 4 cities. He's carrying about, where are you? Where's the population? No, that's not. That's Prochnos. 1.7 million people. Within it.
A lot of people.
Oh yeah. It is one of the biggest capital cities, or grand cities as I call them. It's Paradise City mostly for vacation and one of the richest cities there. What's more is that it's one of the most popular city amongst adventurers because, I mean, it's paradise. Who doesn't want to live in paradise? But because of its kind of compact city nature, there's a lot of more bandit crimes there, or at least so it's been said. None have been able to find any ties there. But it's kind of paradise, and it's a guildmaster. Where are you? No, that's Nasi. Kavai is a Triton that is very strict on kind of the rules there. But other than that, it's you don't find much else with that kind of role. Soros, what city are you?
Okay.
Yeah. Soros, what city are you looking into?
Well, there's only one more left for.
Well,
and that's Prochnos.
Well, that's if you want. You can look into any city. So you can look. It's just like, what do you find? Do you find anything more like Volitad or any other cities, or you can look into?
I'm gonna go ahead and I'll look into Prochnos.
Okay.
A little bit more than what we already know of it because we're here.
Yeah, with Prochnos, it's a lot of it seems like stuff you already seen. It's very much a large, isolated city that has several trade area routes. The large amethyst-like crystal that lies in the center of it, said to have come from a grand meteor, and the stones that come from it tend to actually have magical properties of almost any kind of nature. They're kind of like conduits. Like whatever magic you put in there, it seems to almost amplify it. However, it's also said to possibly, with that role, you were able to tell that, find that there's a lot of processing of the crystal, and some of it seems to be creating magical weapons. Some of them is creating powerful artifacts and new spells. But that's about it.
Alright, so the 2 that I've looked up so far have been really good ones for Halvard. Because one's technologically inclined a little bit more. This one here is more based on the stone and magical properties of the stone.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Okay.
Right. And with that, you guys kind of reconvene back at the tavern, share your knowledge. Halvard still train his assistants, probably come down for a meal, so you guys can relay that information to him during that time. But yeah. But with that, that's kind of the information you have. And I'll say we'll have a break now. And when we come back from it, we'll kind of do the award ceremony. But, kind of above game, kind of come up with have your discussions on, like, what you guys think. Where you want to go.
Okay. Alright. So. Let me go grab a drink, guys, and I'll be right back. Okay.
Okay.
Oh man.
Yeah. So, hope you all are enjoying the session so far.
Mhm.
My apartment air conditioning is not working, and I don't know why.
Well, I'm sorry.
It's so hot in here. I don't even want to know.
Yeah. I can't wait for this to be over. It's like I enjoy being the end,
Wait
but
for
it's like,
what?
holy crud, there's so much.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out what town we should go into, but I don't know.
Well, yeah, just realize that, whatever town you go to doesn't mean that the rest of the world will be cut off. It just means, it's where your home is going to be for the time being.
Fair enough. Oh man. No, but earlier apparently my husband won a giveaway of $2,000 worth of Pokemon cards packs,
Dang!
and I told him, "Cool, you can sell them so we can have $2,000 to pay rent."
Oh, yeah.
He's like, "Honestly, I just might do that." And I'm like, "Good."
Oy.
Getting like an adult now.
Yeah.
But childish
Mm.
decisions are the best.
Oh,
No?
you have rent to pay, child.
Oy.
I am a child in an adult body.
Oh, we
I
know,
still make
we
more
know
than...
that. We all know that.
Yes. The fun of it.
You can't tell, but I'm like furrowing my brow so hard at that.
What?
It's like, dude, you have no idea how hard it is being an adult. Watch it like, oh, just I'm fine. I'm a
No, the
child.
problem
Like,
is I can't leave. I'm at that adult stage where it's like, you look at how much money costs.
yeah,
There's only two
Yeah.
options, and both suck, so I'm taking the easy option.
Yeah, crap's expensive.
Yeah, the job sucks. Which I have,
Well, my
and it
job doesn't suck
sucks.
entirely, but
It decently
it
pays.
sucks.
That is the only...
I think mine pays $10 an hour, if I remember correctly.
my job pays $15 an hour, but I live in California where everything is freaking expensive. I mean,
Yeah, you should probably leave.
yeah, that's what I wish I
Move
could.
someplace else.
Oh, believe me, I wish I could, but I had to find a job at the place before I just move.
I mean, fair enough. That's how it usually works.
Yeah.
Luckily, I was able to make the excuse to go to school.
Yeah, well, where I went to school, it's more expensive because it's in a city. I live in a town where, hey, this one-bedroom apartment's like $1,400 a month. Meanwhile, in San Jose, a studio bedroom is about $2,000 a month.
Yeah, sounds pretty accurate. Luckily, we were able to find a place in Utah for about $1,300.
Mm.
And it's like a two bed, two bath, I think, apartment. So it's not bad at all. I'm just wondering why we need two bedrooms. That's my question.
I've been working on an art project.
Hmm.
I mean, it's not a epic like kind of job art project, but just trying to work on it, trying to make it better.
That
It's not all that good, but I be trying.
I'd be back.
trying is the best friend.
Hey, Ink, do you happen to have a full map of the area, or is that all just on paper in your area for you?
You mean of your current area?
Well, no, the
Of the world?
world.
Not at the moment, no. But I mean, let's see. Let me do. I think I can at least clear something up. No. Let me figure something out. Okay, let me actually take you guys here. Basically, the way that this world kind of works is that basically, okay, have that. This is just kind of an approximation, so don't take it as, the word of everything. Basically, where you guys kind of are, where is this? Is somewhere within basically this area. And basically where the main cities are pretty much about here, here, here. Man, that one's right. Oh, wrong place. It's more here, actually. Not here, but basically, and then somewhere within this area. So, this would be Prognos. This would be, believe. Think where is my? Why is it I always put down my notes when I need them? South. That'd be southwest, I believe. Yeah, north. Yeah. This over here is about where Nufsy is, Volatad, Gaffer. So.
I was just thinking, because with our research, we would have kind of got an idea map-wise where they're all located at.
Yes.
With the research, I would think.
I'll try and get that part done. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, this works. I mean, this is actually better than what we did have. So right now we are currently in this area here.
Yeah, that's Prognos.
That's Prognos. Okay, so Prognos. Something close to that. Okay. That's Prognos. You said this one was down here in the corner. Right below the skull-looking island.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be Nufsy.
How do you spell that? Okay. And then the one to the southeast is
And southeast is that would be Volatad.
VOL a tad.
Oh.
Okay. And then the northeast is
Gaffer.
Gafford. Okay. So it kind of gives us an idea what we're looking at here. Okay. All right. Who? So. See, are you here, guys? Or
Yeah, I'm here. I'm
Yes.
literally
okay.
just
You
vibing.
guys see the map? I guess now.
2 seconds actually.
And see, I looked up Gaffer and Procnos, if I remember right, correct?
Yeah, you looked up Gaffer and Procnos.
Okay, so I looked up the northern ones, and Amber looked up the southern ones. And this is Gaffner is the one that Augie is going to be closest to
Yeah.
up here. Okay. Let's see. This one, what Nufsy was the
southwestern villain, the one that's close to the bottom underneath the skull.
which is that one was the beauty one, or the
Healer.
land of paradise.
No, that's
healer.
Yeah.
Vilad was paradise.
Yeah, Volatad was the paradise city.
Volatad. Okay, Volatad was paradise. Okay. Okay. Good to know. So what do you guys think?
I don't mind wherever we put up base. The aspect of it is just it's gonna put us basically closer to whatever goal we need and set. And even then, depending on how bad and dangerous it gets, that depends on where a target's painted for us.
Now,
So preferably, it's up to everybody else. What's up?
I was gonna ask, is this all water that's around here? Where I drew that blue.
Yeah,
Is that water?
all the empty spaces, kind of water. So,
Okay, so all this area right over here.
yeah.
I'm just gonna put some blue there so it looks like so we know that's all water.
Yeah.
Alright. There you go. So that's all water. I don't know, let's make our base right there on that big old skull island. See, Vlad was soon one. I have I'm just trying to think here. You have any thoughts, Amber?
Pardon?
Do you have any thoughts of where you would like to quote base out of?
I have my thoughts, but I know my name's certainly not Amber.
Oh, sorry.
I was like, what the fuck?
My brain's dying here. But...
That's what the old ladies at church call me.
Well, what are your thoughts on your location to base?
Um, the forest, the healing would appeal most to Freya because she is like about healing and nature. So I think that would be her choice. Is the healing town of healing.
So down here.
But at the same time, she's also never been to the ocean. So like the port town sounded interesting, but then again there's a lot of people there and she's not used to a crowded place.
Might be also a good spot for um, Halvard as well, because it's a port town, so you could get a lot of supplies. Granted, their technology's not as good, but the supply chain would be there.
Materials, yeah.
So Vlad would probably be the better one to choose then. I don't know. Hero would probably want to go. I know Augie's looking at going north over there by Gaffer. We're in Praknos, and Praknos is Praknos. Now, are we able to go change it if we need to down the road? Like, let's say we find ourselves being more in an area, could we then contact the guild and have them adjust it?
Wait, explain that a bit. Sorry.
So, like let's say, like if you're at your mailing address, you know, if you move, you can go in to the post office and say, okay, change of address. Instead of being at this city, main city bank, I'm at this main city bank.
That would require paperwork, but yes, eventually. But I would
Okay.
say that would, probably wait till the next tournament. Because right now,
Well, yeah.
this is more just setting up a home base so that you guys have a place to go. So.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It just was asking if it would be one of those things we could, if we needed to change down the road.
Yeah, but realize that will have to be something of a very good reason why. So.
Okay. Wonder what Hero's opinion would be.
Well, if he actually... I don't think I saw him in chat. Unless... Oh, crud. I actually left chat. Ah, no. No! Where's my chat? No!
I'm not seeing them.
For forgetting anything, the aspect of a port town does benefit him more because the fact of you have travel, commerce, you have entertainment too. Again, I don't hate the port town. I'm fine with whatever because the aspect of there's not much bad in either option. I just don't see anything I can add to the 2 cents because I already said what I thought. My brain doesn't really hate, and I really just typed a 6.
Yes, you did.
I don't know why I just hit 6 on my keyboard without trying.
Well, I think in Port Town, just because it would be, we're there, we can get to areas, yeah, it would take some time of travel, but we'd be in the area that we could easily depart from, and then also it would have, resources for Halvard and for other things as well. So yeah, I say Vlad. What do you guy?
I agree.
Okay. So, you guys okay with Volated?
Volated? Yeah.
Okay. So, coming in, right then, let me turn back to where we are. We return back to here. Here, make sure. Yeah, okay. So. Oh, let's change the music a bit. So, it is the morning of pretty much of Saturday. You guys have signed your papers, and for sake of brevity, you have arrived at the pretty much the Coliseum. You've turned in your paper. With the elf said like, "Ah, that's great. Thank you. We'll give these to the Grand Guild Masters. This and just follow me." And she pretty much leads you guys, kind of backstage. What would be backstage, kind of around the Coliseum to a large room in which you enter, and you see kind of standing there talking is the two other groups you were with, Percy's group and Dinah's group. Do any of you do anything?
Cyrus will go up to Percy's group and say, how are you guys doing? Congratulations, by the way.
Yes. It's believe me, I'm a lot happier now that this should quiet Father down quite a bit.
Well, it was quite the adventure and the learning experience, as this was our first one.
You did well for that. I'll be honest, I didn't think you'd be able to get that far. I didn't hear much about you, but seeing your skills out there must have impressed the High Guildmasters.
Well, we did happen to kick one of the High Guildmasters' butts, I guess.
Yes, true. I mean, we had to actually fight. I believe it was Volatad's Guildmaster. Let me double check. Yeah. And believe me, she's a little tougher than you think.
Well, having to run a port town, I guess you would have to be.
Hey.
So, where you guys going to be? I mean, where you based out of?
I talked with them, and we think it'd be best to head up to Gather. I'm a little closer with the Earth than most things, but it's also a great place because the High Guildmaster they're hung. Basically, he's a great fighter, and I like seeing these people tough.
Well, we just happen to be going to the port town. So we're going to go be under the rule of the.
Wait, we've decided on the port town?
Yeah, like I was asking everyone okay with that and everything. You even said that
Oh, okay.
Yes. I'm sorry, did I miss something?
No, you're good.
Okay.
We just gotta wait on our resident bard to give a vote, which would be the only one left. Because I was fine with it because the aspect of it had more benefits.
Yeah.
The other one we were landlocked, right?
Pretty much, from what I was seeing.
Nah, landlocked makes more difficulty. Optional port town means you can either escape from sea or to land. Yes, good thing.
Yeah.
Because in landlocked, you get basically a choice of many different ways, but they all are very poor.
So, yeah, so that's where we're heading to.
Well, I wish you luck.
But good luck. Wish you the best. And who knows? Maybe we'll see you at the next tournament.
Yeah, well, us, well, Gaffer seems nice for you guys. I'll be honest, we had to kind of, you just didn't want to, you just pretty much want to find the farthest way, yeah, we're heading to Nufseed. Father's gonna be mad, but I'll be honest, I think I need some healing of my own to actually do better. But before that, I'm gonna go. I found a tea place that I'm gonna go train for a bit. But you see, Eva and Kyler come up and says we're gonna move our family there, kind of set up the base camp and everything, so we'll be fine.
You gotta grow when you guys gotta grow. I mean,
Hey.
can't be underneath your parents' thumb for all the time.
Well, certainly try. But
Well, then with that, Zoros will head back to his group and go, alright. Fun times ahead.
yeah.
That's
Okay.
all I got.
Anyone else gonna do anything?
Is this almost?
Go ahead.
Is this
Yeah.
almost to the end of the week?
It is the end of the week. It's right before the award ceremony.
Any ounce of time is always on training because the aspect of he wants his apprentice to at least learn an aspect of a handling.
Yeah.
Language, craft, whatever training he can give on the last day. It doesn't have to be a huge lesson, it can legitimately be basic common sense of humanity, basic common sense of basically dealing with fools. Basically, he switches around from artificy to actual training to basically outsmart people.
Okay.
Roll intelligence.
No, it's like you. Any kind of information you did, you already did with the intelligence and everything. So there's no more. Because
So could I roll? I'm trying to think of something.
and Villia's not with
Intelligence
you. I'd tell you that now.
Okay, that makes that much more. Then he'd probably focus on his own reading. He'd pick out the book he'd have and keep looking over that if he can.
Okay, which book is it?
The gun book or the artifice. Actually, no. Longer book I actually should have been reading because that thing has been in my bag for a while. The one about the monster that he's hunting that he has basically been trying to ignore, but realized back of his mind.
Ah, the baguette.
He just, well, you know that thing where you basically put a book in front of a book?
Ah. Yeah.
He's gonna hide that book, but he's also gonna pull it out and read from it, but keep it to himself.
Okay.
So if I have to, I will roll stealth, but he's gonna try to stay to the corner.
That's fine. Like, you don't really need to hide yourself. I just need
He
to...
doesn't like people knowing about the Vargas in the first place. He hates the thing to a detriment.
Okay.
He doesn't care. He wants to know everything about it. He hasn't needed to tell anybody about it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a stealth check. And if you guys want to, like, check on him, you'd just be rolling a perception.
Fuck me. Oh, it's not. It's definitely not well hidden. He's pulled out a book.
Yeah, I mean, you see him reading some, but you can tell there's a book in front of a book, so not quite sure how that's going to work.
I'll just let him be on his book, you know, because he's not hurting anything, he's not bothering anything.
Okay.
Like, yeah, he's doing his thing, that's good. Won't interrupt him.
Do I want to roll an intelligence to see if I learn anything? Or history?
Yeah,
or...
roll a, I guess, investigation, because you're reading something, technically investigating it.
Cool. And I rolled crap.
I'll say advantage because, again, you actually have the book in front of you. It's not that much better, but
Right.
it would work. Let's see, where are you? No, that's... I need... I believe it's 1, 22. Yeah, the Bargus... Okay, what you do know is that Bargus hunt down goblinoid creatures of high stature. So, well, you don't know if you got to high stature, but if it is hunting you, there's kind of a good news, bad news there. In fact, you were someone of high stature, but you're being hunted. But considering you kind of ran away, you don't know that for sure.
So basically, last chance of death.
Yeah, but you do know that.
Testament.
But I mean, you do know that to be caught by one with that is bad because your soul gets digested and disappears into absolute nothingness because of that. So yeah, careful. Anyone else doing anything else?
I think Frey's gonna go to the town square.
You would have actually had to do that before the thing. I'm sorry. You're in the lobby right now, inside the thing, waiting for the award ceremony.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I'll say that this will retroactively work that way. I'm sorry, I should have made it clear that you guys were going somewhere. So, is there any? I'll say you make it to the town square before you immediately head in.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. No. I said go ahead. And is there anything you want to do there?
Well, she was hoping to find Dylan so that she could tell him that she was leaving.
Oh.
And say a goodbye.
Okay. I'll go ahead and roll me an investigation check with advantage because you know who you're looking for. Wow. Easy enough.
I mean,
Yeah, I know.
I'll take the first one.
Oh, yeah. You actually are looking around, and at first it's a little difficult because it's a crowd of people, but you easily can identify his mother. And you hear him talking like, come on, Mom, we gotta hurry before she takes the stage. It's okay, Dylan, calm down.
So Freya, being nervous as she is, but also sad, she kind of trots up to them and gives a humble bow out of respect. The mother, of course.
Yeah. So, oh, look, Dylan. Hi. He kind of sees you bow, and he bows in return. And, the mother gives a nod of acknowledgement.
So Frey looks up and you can see that she looks kind of sad. And she says, I wanted to say goodbye. I'm leaving tomorrow.
Well, I do... Do you know where?
It's in a port town. Apparently there's a really pretty ocean. It's very far away.
Oh.
You can see that she's getting a little teary-eyed, but, she's just sad. She's gonna have to leave.
Yeah. And, you see the mother's like, oh, I see, dear. Meanwhile, Dylan's like, oh, Dylan? I hope I'll see you maybe again? Maybe then? You actually see a small kind of tear in the corner of his eye. Like, he's trying to be... You've read up the fact of him trying to be proud and stuff like that. You sense this is kind of that orc kind of pride, trying to seem tough. So it's like, he's trying to be tough, and where is my dice? Ding. Right when I need my dice, it's not there. There you are. Yeah, he kind of holds it in, but you do kind of notice. It's kind of one of those like small tears you barely notice. You only notice because you see the streak of tear on the skin.
So she looks down because she knows that she's getting teary-eyed. She's like, thank you for being my first friend.
And
I truly hope we meet each other again.
And do you just bow, or do you do anything special?
I mean, she doesn't really know what to do.
Okay. He kind of goes to say something and says, yeah, yeah. My poor boy. I wish you rolled high. It's like,
oh,
it's like, gosh darn it, like, oh, I really wanted you to roll high. This would have been a great time for you to roll high.
Well, with her in her culture, there's not like a lot of hugging or embracing, but a lot of like cordial and conservative ways of greetings and goodbyes. So I don't think she really would have thought that was an option.
Oh, I know. It's like I was rolling for something something else. But
Okay.
oh no, I'm sorry. It's like, did I overstep something?
No.
Okay.
Thank you.
I think, so, the mother does say, like, well, can we at least, still see your ceremony, if that's okay? Right, Dylan? Like, yeah.
Of course. I look forward to seeing you there.
She takes one more look at Dylan and then goes back to her team. Goes back to her guild.
Okay. Why you were rolling so well before? Why are you rolling bad now? So you return there, a little saddened and stuff like that. Unless anyone has anything else to do, we can move on to the award ceremony part.
No.
Okay. So, well, as you guys are kind of gathered once again by the elf, she kind of guides you to back, and you already hear the crowd say, "Yeah, yeah." And this should be No, that's not it. Holy cow! I swear, I always find one that actually works, and then I can't find it. There we go. You hear raucous, yeah, and you guys are led up onto, up some stairs and beyond some curtains in front of this huge crowd of people. You see several what looks to be kind of injured combatants in front of you. Yes, these are the other groups that have gone through the tournament and stuff like that. And kind of sitting or standing up front, you see the 4 guild masters, you see the Triton, you see the lizard folk, you see the Goliath, you see Cilio, and you see this old humanish man, Halvar and Freya. Meanwhile, Silrose and Hero would know it as the Grandmaster Corvus. And Cilio, kind of with his arms wide, says, "And now we present the following groups who have made it to the D rank. Yeah, oh, great, congratulations, yeah." And what is more, as all adventures start, all adventures come with, as we all know, loot and rewards, not only of the people, but of our adventures. And with that, I would like to call attention to the following for their own little achievements within this tournament. For their acknowledgement in sportsmanship and companionhood and camaraderie, we will present the gifts of the companions of Hero from the Gilded Bell and Dinah from the Silver Lines. Thanks. You see Dinah and Hero kind of step forward. Each of them are kind of given this small bag, and Hero kind of looks at it and kind of shocked as he kind of shuffles back. He whispers to you guys, "He gave us 20 platinum," which you guys would know is about 2,000 gold pieces worth.
Well, that works.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And what I'm surprised to be the MVP, not only for their kindness is in trying to stay alive, but also their ability to stay where they need to be to fight the good fight, and for being so brave in the face of danger. I call forth Miss Freya from the Gilded Bell.
Yay!
As you kind of step forward, so Cilio says, "It is difficult for many of us to face the dangers of the world when we start adventuring. But for one so young to take the courage and the time needed to help who she can, and to fight the fight to the very end, and being smart enough to take down her opponents in interesting ways, I present this," and he holds up what looks to be a rod with 4 embedded stones within it. And he hands it to you. This rod is an artifact made by my sister, her Dahlia. I hate trying to do this in turns. Delilah. It is a rod of spell holding.
Gonna add that to my inventory.
Oh yeah. Into which, for a spellcaster who may or may not have enough spell slots, this rod will hold up to 4 of them, of any level they choose. So in case of emergency, it can be called upon.
The rod of spellcasting?
A spell holding. I think it's a homebrew one I need to make. It's based off of another one that holds a lot more spells, but I thought that's a bit too OP at this level. But
Okay.
yeah, so I'm gonna have to homebrew that one. But you're presented with it. Let it guide you on your journey, and let more adventures yield more great things for you. And I want you to roll a perception.
Freya just...
Oh, go ahead.
I don't know, never mind. She just smiles and bows happily for the new gift as she looks at this pretty stones on it.
Roll a perception check.
Okay.
Okay. You bow, and as you look up, you just catch the glimpse far off in the distance, almost front row, leaning over the railing. You see that half-orc poor Dylan, and with the mouthing the words, "Good job. I knew you could do it." And then
she gives direct eye contact with him and smiles at him.
And you almost pick up something else. I'm gonna actually roll this thing that. Well, it meets a beat, so with that you actually pick it up a bit, and says, "Wait for me."
Aww. She's gonna have misty eyes of happiness but sadness at the same time. Being able to go on this journey and meet so many new people. And just be able to defeat the impossible.
Oh yeah, you're that's why you're the kind of MVP of this, holy crap. And as the crowd cheers, yeah, yeah. Everyone kind of bows and takes that. And you guys are kind of led off the stage, claps, applauds everywhere. Is there anything you guys want to do before kind of heading back out into the open?
Okay, Halver would probably pick up some basic finer materials just to keep on him to teach his apprentice on the way there.
No, I'm talking about in the Colosseum.
Oh. No.
Okay, Soros?
No, there's not much more in the Coliseum I would want to do,
Okay.
other than just kind of of course, shake hands with our fellow people that are there, or peers, and
Okay.
tell them all good job, and just, give Hero a pat on the back and say congratulations.
Yeah.
As well as Freya.
Okay.
Give her a big congrats there.
Hey.
Yeah.
Wondering if I should roll a performance check just because everyone's watching.
You can if you want. And I'll say because of that,
and
I'll say just because you once again actually do that, I'll give you a little advantage to it.
I roll twice.
Yep, and take the higher number.
That's really good.
That's almost a natural 20.
Yeah, that's way better.
Oh, yeah.
That one was perfection right there.
Yeah. So what do you do as your little performance? Curtsy?
Yeah, kind of like what she did at the beginning of the tournament, like when they were all introducing each other, and that's how she caught everyone's eye by her beautiful charm. She does the exact same thing out of nostalgia.
Yeah. Kind of like, pretty much like you have the anime idols, you have those fans who with the glow sticks are like, oh my god! Kind of like that. It's like, oh my gosh, it's the new child star!
Kind of. It's like how she first introduced herself to the audience, how people first knew her, and she just redoes that again, but like with new confidence, I guess, because she has accomplished a lot.
Oh yeah. So, with that kind of done, you guys head out of the Coliseum, and the day is yours.
I'm not sure what to do.
Well, you were told to wait.
Probably.
You were told to wait for him.
Oh, that's right, huh?
Well, it was more of the,
Symbolic.
yeah, not
It
like
was more of like the other thing,
Not
because
l-
she already said her goodbyes.
yeah, it's not literally wait, just like I'll catch up kind of wait.
And Halvar is going to immediately go looking for supplies.
Okay, where do you go?
Because
Because they're leaving the next morning, right?
Oh no, it's for the rest of the day, pretty much.
So he's already taken all the scrap metal out of the city. Didn't I already buy? I already have supplies. Never mind. Do I need a blacksmithing material? I don't remember if I have a blacksmithing set. What do I have in my inventory that I need tools for? Thieves tools, tinker tools, tools, water skin, torch, box rope, hempen rope. Okay, Oliver's going to go buy both tool sets he doesn't have in his bag.
Okay.
Because
Just
carpenter tools and smithing tools.
okay.
And then buy an extra set of carpenting tools.
Okay.
Because he remembers how he did the previous thing, because he can make tools, but they disappear if he makes another set.
Yeah.
So he's just gonna go buy those and buy a separate set for his apprentice.
Yeah. Remember, she's good with woodworking tools at the moment. That's what she's.
That's why I said carpenter tools.
Okay.
It's an extra set of carpenting tools,
Okay.
specifically only an extra set of those.
Yeah.
for
Just
him.
I want to make sure like you're not gonna buy tools that she's
You're
not.
fine. I was listening.
Okay. Anyway.
Just how much does it cost? Is my curiosity.
Let me check the book.
That's kind of why I asked, so I can spend their gold. We did get platinum. Are we splitting it? I mean,
That is up to Hero.
did you really give it to the one guy that's not here?
Hey, like it would have gone to him
Yeah,
either
because
way.
it was his prize.
Yeah.
It's his prize, so
We'll
we'll have to wait till he
Never
gets.
mind. Never mind. You're fine. I agree
So
with that.
that's gonna cost you 16 gold.
16 gold. Oh, that does not burn. That actually is very cheap. That is good for me.
Mm-hmm.
And he hands it over
And then wait,
and wishes to.
how many? What other
What's
tools sets are you getting? Because that's just for the two carpenter tools.
Okay, now I realize how much it hurts. Okay, I only needed a set of smithing tools.
Okay, so the only one is smithing tools. That'd be
Yeah, I have tinkerer's tools and thieves tools.
Okay.
I'm pretty good with those two.
Okay, so that's 20 gold pieces for the smith.
Okay. You should have. I should. Yeah. And now I'm poor.
Yeah.
3 gold. Like literally, that's all I have in my pocket.
Yeah.
He just looks at his purse after he gives it 20. Puts his purse back in his pocket. Takes the tools. Has a moment. Walks back.
Okay.
And just the poorest man in a silent road. Okay. Other than that, he would basically go over back to within and probably hand over the carpenter tools and say, for all the good hard work you've done, yeah, should help with your abilities.
Okay. Ah, thanks. I'll make good use of them.
Do so. Remember to study, and proceeds to teach more.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me like intelligence check.
Do 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 a crap I roll tonight.
Yeah. So you and it, she didn't roll very well either. So you guys
Basically, just a moment of, ooh, pretty new things to play with.
Yeah.
Does nothing accomplished.
Yeah, pretty much.
Happens. I know that feeling too well.
Yeah.
Old when I got my Cintiq. Didn't accomplish anything. I just, new shiny toy. I'm gonna play with this later. Cheats for a week. Okay. Anybody else got anything? Is probably the next thing.
Yeah. Anyone else have anything else?
No, Silva probably go back to the tavern with his disturbing, disturbing stuff going on within his, it'd be just one of those things where it'd be probably just trying to relax and take it easy, try to regroup himself.
Okay. Is Freya going to do anything?
Probably just start packing up things, and they're going to be leaving the next morning, right?
Yeah, you've already turned your thing in, so you'll have the rest of that day and pretty much the morning of to be ready.
At some point, we need to get a carriage or something.
Something like that, yeah.
That or we make it into a business, like literally we just sell things out of carriage. That is a thing. That's an aspect of getting that type of cart and building it.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to, wait till you actually have everything to do that with.
Oh yeah, I understand. I'm mentioning that, just a point of view.
Okay.
Just some ideas to throw out there.
Okay.
So,
I was gonna say there's. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was gonna say, can Cyros talk to Freya and say, so that boy you were talking with earlier this week, and
yeah, Hero's immediately behind her, like, yes, that boy. Like, who is he? What does he do? What's his intentions?
Can I do a back perception check just to see if I saw him in the crowd or anything like that by chance, or do you want me just run off my natural perception that I have?
I'd say just kind of roll up natural. Just roll a perception now. I'm assuming this is kind of your way back.
Yeah, because my passive perception is a 12, so
yeah.
No, I'll go ahead and run it, just because I want to. 17. So yeah, I think I saw him.
Yeah, you did notice her like talking to him and stuff like that, and him sometimes talking to her types of thing. I will say you don't know about like the nighttime stuff.
Don't know what? Yeah, no. But so, what's your bloom, or is it friendship? What's he seemed to be. I don't know if I would say if I saw if he was sad or not, but he was cheering you on. That much I saw. So. So, what's his other than Dylan? What's he like? What's he, you know?
What?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, Freya, are you there? Please tell me you're there.
She was kind of staring off in the distance a little bit, just thinking.
Thinking about Dylan, I see. Now this gets even more intriguing. I'm talking to you, trying to talk to you about Dylan. You off went blank.
Because no one's actually ever asked about him in the group.
Alvar's been just in his space, just crafting.
Yeah,
He just
Albert, yeah.
kind of looks at her hands a little bit, and she's like,
Yeah, it's really nice, and I'm going to miss him.
Does he live in this area? Or what area does he live in? Did you
Lives
find
here.
that out? Does he live in this area?
Yes.
Maybe once in a while we'll come through the area and you can stop in and say hi.
We'll be really busy, so I'm not sure if we'll have any time for that. But if we do, I'll be sure to see him first.
We always have time. We can make time. And with that, it was like, would you like a cup of tea or anything, by chance?
Sure.
Okay. I'll go get some tea and just kind of just kick back, relax. So,
I didn't mean to space out like that. I'm getting a bit tired.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're fine, you're fine. How much gold do I, or what do I need for 2 teas?
For 2 teas is gonna run you about, it's usually 5 swords, so about a gold.
So 1 gold piece?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. And that's pretty much all I got for Silros.
Okay. So, with you guys, coming to terms with, everything that's going on, you guys prep, and you guys are in Volatad. In the morning, you guys wake up, enjoy your meals, and at the breakfast table is kind of the final time you guys are all together. Dell says, I'm going to be going with my father, so kind of raises his glass of milk. He says, so hopefully we'll see each other again. Augie raises like, yeah, stronger and smarter.
Yes, Dell. With the things we've been through, my friend. Be safe on your journeys.
Yes, and you as well. Please keep... And he turns on you, and please, Augie, be safe. I don't want Ellie coming after me. I don't think she's gonna come after you. You have no idea what she'll do.
She'll come after me now more. So, because I'll be the one next to Augie's dead body. Well, you are nowhere to be found.
Yes.
So, but be safe, my friend.
Yes. But, yes. But... But, I mean, so he kind of raises glass and, says one, says, like, I gotta find it, because I did ask Helfang to write something, so I gotta find the thing. 'Cause I know...
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. So, my dear friends, may our paths intertwine like the rivers that bend and flow. And, you all clink glasses. And as we come somewhat to a close of a chapter, if I can actually get that there. Okay, thank you. You guys actually enjoy a nice, surprising. You guys are taken to a small port that has a large kind of carriage. It says, "All right, everyone to the port city. Yeah, get on board." And you guys kind of say your goodbyes. And as you guys are about to get on, you guys get on. The horse is off. You kind of wave your goodbyes. And Freya, you know. Yeah, I made sure it's called the Seaport Hellfang. Freya, roll me one more perception.
Oh, come on.
With advantage, I'll say. Just because I want this to work. I am that much of a DM. I am sorry.
That is not much better.
You
Get what you get.
I get what I get. So it takes a little bit, but as you kind of look past Prognos, you see kind of on top of surprisingly the wall as you kind of exit. You don't know how he got there, but you see him there, waving goodbye. Is Dylan.
Oh,
I could have
he
sworn.
waves right back.
Yeah. And as you guys kind of head off there, that is where we'll end the session for the night.
Hey!
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That is.
That is great. Great.
What a great way to end the session.
Yeah. But I mean, like, it's amazing. Anyway, you guys take care of your outros. I'm finishing up something that I want to show you guys before we leave. So.
By the way, do we level up?
Yes, you guys all actually level up to level 5. I will say that now.
Oh my gosh.
So, no, you're going to be level 4 the rest of the tournament.
Me, the reality I'm in. I think it was manage.
Manage.
I think it was manage. I can't remember.
Hit the anvil with a hammer.
Oh, goody! I thought so. I just thought against it just in case. Okay, I giveth myself level 5. Yay!
Yeah.
And now I can do nothing.
Yeah.
I'm joking. I can do an extra attack. So
Yeah.
the crap out of somebody even angrier.
You can get an extra attack as an artificer?
Yes, I can get an extra attack at level 5. That's my only gain to it.
No, that's why I didn't realize that.
I'll get beat the crap out of somebody in the face. I get a second swing.
Yeah.
I'll have to look at the options later for my Electric Blast.
I get
It says I can deal more damage.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say my outro. It's me, Grim Rabbit Skull, the Trash Can Rabbit. I may be editing my avatar because I kinda don't. I think I made too much of a convoluted avatar. So I may be changing what my character thing is on Twitch, but other than that, my name ain't gonna change. Grim Rabbit Skull on Twitch. We're gonna be. I'm trying to schedule it now to do 3 art streams, 3 game streams. Basically, I'll do 3 of them, then switch over, or do them by versa. I'm debating between. Other than that, the next stream should be my last art stream, and then we'll go back to gaming. Depending on the games, I variation the streams. I just play what I feel I want to play that night, and if not, if somebody wants to join, it's the aspect of changing what game I plan to play. Other than that, I pass the reins to the next person, whoever wishes to take them.
I'll go ahead and let Charlotte take it.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, because I'm like falling asleep here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Grim, I need to talk to you about something afterwards. If you don't
I know.
mind.
That's why I'm not leaving yet.
Okay.
It would have dipped by now.
Yeah.
It was fun playing. I'll be here next week. Wish me luck on my praxis test on Friday.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a tough one.
Good luck.
Thanks. Good night, guys.
Alright, I'm Alex Payne. My channel is The House of Pain on Twitch. variety streamer, multi-streamer, all kinds of fun stuff, and always a great session. And who knows, I might have a campaign coming up here soon for us to play on too. One never knows though.
Mm-hmm.
And now on to the next, I guess.
I think that's left is ink.
Yeah.
Yep, just ink so he can
It's-
close it out.
Yep. I'm Mr. Ink. I'm Mr. Inktail. This is the Ink Den, and you can find me here at the Ink Den on Twitch, on YouTube at the Ink Den, and on Twitter at Mr. Inktail. Now, next, this is the end of the Orimar sessions for now, because I got to work on some stuff for the next thing. But something that kind of a bit of a preview is what's on the screen right now. Kind of let me kind of zoom in a little bit. You guys actually have the bare minimum kind of a world map.
So the entire
Yay.
time that was needed to just never mind.
Yeah, I've been trying to work out how I'm going to build this thing, and it's been so difficult trying to work it. So
Just
forgive me.
Did you use Studio, or what were you using?
I was Oh,
Okay.
right. Hellfang. It's not Alex Payne anymore. It's the House of Pain.
Because the thought of mine is, if you wish, you could go into an editor and basically edit some of the stuff you wish to do. Because I know you have Kirito for a art program. You could probably put it in as an edit and then see if you can edit some of the textures, see if you want to add more layers.
Yeah.
Depending on your preference, it's still a good map. Because again, I've done map. I'm crap at them.
Yeah. Hellfang, no, come back. But let's see who we can raid.
So-
We have Shadow.
So we're going to Volatad.
Volatad, yes.
Volatad.
Yep.
Umbria looks more like port town than Volatad.
Well, that's kind of where you ended up. It's a small kind of city. Volatad is incredibly large.
Okay.
It's to, yeah. Let me rate this out to, I'll rate it to Xenoverse.
Hmm.
3 and
I think I want to have some fun.
yeah.
Hmm.
Oh wait, no, that's. Oh wait, duh. That's. I agree with raid. I can't do the @ sign.
Hmm. So wait, that's a thing in chat. Oh my god, I'm dumb. I've been trying to figure out how to raid.
Yeah. Anyway.
So you just have to chat raid.
No, it's /raid and then you put their name. You don't put the @ symbol. Anyway, thank you all for coming by. We'll see you all hopefully next week. But till then, thank you for coming. I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.